Alright boys, we're live. Bit of a late night stream, but you know, such is the way of things sometimes. Okay, what do I want to do today? Hang out with Doggo? I don't want to hang out with Doggo. There, I guess. I think I want to hang out with Doggo. Just sitting there waiting for somebody to do something with him.
Let's see.
I did not want you to attend summer school, but I think it's necessary. After we defeat the rest of the shadows, we'll become ordinary high school students again. If we fall behind in our studies now, we'll be in big trouble later. That's it. Junpei the Wise has yet another brilliant idea. All I have to do is become a dog. Then I won't have to go to summer school either.
Yes?
Oro-chan is trying to say something. Faye's complimenting me for being so smart.
Are you stupid or something?
Faye's laughing at you saying how stupid you are, stupid. Summer school starts tomorrow. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm dreading it.
Yeah, seriously.
Damn right. Hey, Koromaru, wanna switch places with me?
You see,
Well, I hear that your grades are slipping because you're spending too much time in Tartarus. Nothing I can do to help with that. So, stay hard and do your best in summer school. Koromaru's looking at me with pleading eyes. He seems to want to go for a walk. Take him for a walk.
Oh, hey, what's up? Is that your dog? Wow, he looks like a smart one, unlike his owner.
What the fuck? I get like affinity with random people for hanging out with Koromaru?
I'm just joking. So, how's life, man? And I love how the girl in that show has this mature vibe, you know what I mean? Whoa, looks like this guy's had his fair share of fun. Guess we should start heading home then. See you at school.
I'm assuming hanging out with Koromaru does things. Assuming he has the same benefits as other people. Hey, Limited. Summer school starts today. It's about time to leave. Okay, time to see what summer school is actually like in this game.
Good morning.
Oh, we're literally just going to our usual school. Morning. Huh, sorry, so hot at this hour. By the way, heard anything about the dates for the health checkup? I haven't.
Jeez.
What, really? I told Junpei to let you know. Here's on August 14th. Noon. Anyway, it's seriously way too hot out here. Let's hurry and get inside. I need to be in a classroom with air conditioning. Stat. The first day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Mandatory bonus academics every day? Is that what this is gonna be? Because I'm kind of okay with that. Oh wow, we're not even getting to do stuff at night. Second day of summer school. I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus pocus. So, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over the summer? You sure are a curious lot. Not really sure what to make of that. Anyway, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Despite originating in the 15th century, in 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including the Marseille and the Rider decks. But today, in honor of the great Crowley, we'll be using the Thoth deck.
So, continuing on.
First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78 card tarot deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcana, the face cards, and 56 minor arcana, or number cards. Minor arcana are also sometimes called pip cards. Major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the Universe. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event an individual must experience to achieve wholeness. This guy is like explaining the Persona series. Like, Mr. Edogawa is such a not knower.
Let's do just that.
They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 22 cards one by one. First card, numbered 0, is the Fool. It represents beginnings and suggests infinite possibilities. You didn't look at Dog Second Theurgy? I did. I did look at the Dog Second Theurgy. It's fucking Ryuji's fighting spirit from P5R. In other words, the beginning of life. Next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also immaturity. The High Priestess represents contemplation and knowledge. The Empress represents both motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fatherhood, as well as leadership and decision-making skills. Okay, Veg. Night Maz. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge. It's a symbol for religion.
That is to say...
The Lovers represent choice. Here, the individual finally begins to develop a conscience. Chariot represents the individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice is exactly what it sounds like, knowing what is right and what is wrong. Don't let Edogawa end the universe. Don't worry, I won't. I'll keep him in check. The Hermit represents self-reflection. In other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities it brings. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. With death, the old ends and the new begins.
Alright.
Now let's move on to what happens following a transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening one's eyes to the world allows for growth. Then an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the tower, the individual's values will start to collapse. It seems as if there's nothing to believe in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. In turn, this makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. But the individual may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the journey's end, when looking back on the path one has traveled. The final card is the Universe, which represents the individual reaching full awareness. That's what the growth of an individual, as explained by the tarot cards. That's all let's talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet,
Well then...
Well, now you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail. Most people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, next, let's talk about fortune telling using the major arcana. First, you'll need to shuffle the cards. If the card is reversed, its meaning will change. Now this is important, so pay attention. Mr. Edogawa continues to drone on and on. Like Summer Key, I managed to pay attention to his lecture. Plus 2 points. I will be so happy if at the end of this mandatory summer school stuff I end up with 6 academics. I will not complain at all. Imagine how disparaged this would be if you, like, rushed academics and you got it to 6 right before this. Oh, it's time to head to summer school. You can stop by Tatsume Memorial Hospital on the way back later today. Fifth day of summer school.
Guess we'll get started.
Now let's begin. Yodhei Vavhei. I know exactly what that means. That's the Tetragrammaton, also known as YHVH. the name of God, which the pronunciation for that is unknown. The closest that we know is Yod-He Vav-He or Yehovah, but you know, it's unknown because like ancient Hebrew is a dead language. There's nobody alive that knows it. Like people know how to like read and write ancient Hebrew, but there's nobody alive today that knows how to speak it. And so the proper pronunciation of the name of God is lost to time. How are y'all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you'd like. Now, let's continue with our special summer course, The Truth Behind Magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of the Hebrew scriptures, but, as I mentioned before, it had a great impact on Western society. It is said that to learn the secrets of magic, you must first understand Kabbalah.
Okay, then.
So, who was the person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Isn't that unknown? Because it goes back to, like, the founding text is the Sefer Yetzirah, right? And nobody knows who wrote it, but it's fairly common. It's like fairly commonly accepted doctrine that Abraham wrote the Sefer Yetzirah. So, interesting what the game's answer to this question is going to be. According to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea. Hey noob, what are we doing? Stream on Sunday? Yeah, short stream for like 3-4 hours or so. I'm streaming like 7 days a week till I beat this game. Reality was formulated by a group of rabbis long, long ago. However, because it features such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now, it's important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there's gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is Natarikon, I'm probably not pronouncing these right, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There's also Tamura, a method where letters and words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah.
So, continuing on.
Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, comprised of the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree, the 10 nodes represented by the Sephirot, and the 22 paths connecting them. All come together to form a map of God's creation and the spiritual ascent of man. Where did we come from? Where are we going? These answers lie in the Sephirot. Training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephirot every so often. And when you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephirot as well. I feel like these are like power scaling statements right here. Map of God's creation. Guess depends on if you take it literal. This is going to be on the test. You know they say knowledge is another form of magic, so study hard. Find yourself struggling, well, you may wish to turn to the Sephirot. By the way, did you all notice I said there were 22 paths? Yes, that's right, the same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. Now, continuing on according to Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Oh yes, before I forget, giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office as of the 2nd semester. Chiefs won the sports ball tournament. Probably wanted to know, so I told you. Oh, nice. I don't know exactly who that is or what sports ball tournament was, but congratulations to them. Thinking of doing demonstrations with tarot cards.
As such.
I won't have time for that during the lecture, so if you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone's welcome. Mr. Agog continues to drone on and on. Yeah. Oh, the Super Bowl? I didn't even know the Super Bowl was today. I literally would not have known if you didn't tell me.
Thanks for being so patient. That just about concludes your checkup. Sorry yours ended up taking so much longer than everyone else's.
Let me guess, it's because you want to know what makes me tick, right, Kutski? So I told you, so streamers current on current events. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the
Oh, glad to hear
thoughtfulness.
you say that. Although we could have done it another time and taken a full day for it. Your persona abilities are rather unusual compared to the others, aren't they? That's why we had to run so many more tests on you.
You know, I would be more suspicious of Ikutsuki, but he's like really upfront about the fact that he's up to shit. So that like kind of makes him less suspicious. Like, I'm pretty sure if he's gonna stab us, he's gonna stab us in the front, not in the back.
Well, based on how you performed so far, I don't expect there to be any problems. Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used. With that in mind, it can't hurt to err on the side of caution. How are you feeling about it? Do you have any concerns about your power?
None at all.
Good to hear. And I don't think there will be any issues with your test results either. I truly am grateful for everything the team has done, especially you. Things have really changed for the better since you arrived. Our team has grown, and we've even figured out how we can eliminate the dark hour. In a way, you've sort of gotten the clock ticking for us again. It's almost as if we were just waiting for you these past 10 years. I'm afraid I can only support you from behind the scenes. But I'll be counting on you to eliminate the 4 remaining shadows. Now then, it's getting pretty late. Why don't we get you back to the door? Oops, excuse me for a second. Hello? Oh, thanks for your help the other day. Uh-huh. Yes. It's missing from that document? It's urgent? Wait, but by today?
Looks like he received an urgent call. I should head back to the dorm alone.
Iwatodai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
Dark hour. Arrows?
Oh, it looks like you're at Iwatodai Station now.
Why is Fuka in her battle gear?
It's so late. We were starting to get worried. Did you run into any trouble?
My checkup took a while.
Oh, I see. I hope everything's alright. I'll let Kirijo-senpai know. We're in the command room right now. I'll go ahead and navigate you back to the dorm.
I guess she's in her uniform, I guess, because it's the dark hour and he wasn't in the dorm by the time the dark hour started, so they're all like panicking.
I'm sure you'll be fine, but considering what happened with Koro-chan, I'd rather play it safe.
Especially since we have enemies.
Wait, I can sense a shadow! And it's really close to you. It's over at the Moonlight Bridge! It's too dangerous to go alone. You should stay put until everyone else gets there. Oh no! There's another reading near the shadow! It's a person!
I'll buy some time.
Oh, wait!
Oh my. And what have we here?
Well, this is interesting. Takaya, and it looks like he's facing down Abaddon.
So much power, so much chaos. I'd not be foolish enough to turn my back on such a predator. And on top of that, we have an unexpected guest tonight. Not a very favorable situation, all things considered.
Just let him die.
So, given this little predicament, how do you intend to partake?
Here to help. Stand back, let's see what you've got. I'm here to help. Even though you're an asshole and you deserve to die, I'm here to help because why not? Fuck it.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, is it? Sound reasoning.
Was not expecting this. Okay.
What a hapless night, is it not? Well then, shall we begin?
Debilitate. Oh shit. Not cool. Shadow of the Abyss. I can't even, like, look at him. Eh. I should buff myself. Increase all allies' stats.
Here we go.
That effectively negates his debilitate.
So that's your strategy. Can you dodge this?
Yes.
Easy dodge strike.
Never mind. I'll go with.
So it looks like he does some strike shenanigans. Do I have this resistant to strike? Is it just Shisa? Gross. You know what? I'll just play support. Because I basically can't die while I have Gary McCullough out.
I'm impressed. It's tougher than it looks. You make a good target.
Okay, I think I'm weak to that. No.
What to do?
Right, Gary McCullough is weak to wind and light, not weak to dark. Okay. Well, let's test his resistance against slash, I guess. I do have double endure, so if he doesn't like repel slash or something like that, then we're pretty good. Okay, he resists
That was
it,
quite the spectacle.
but he doesn't like repel it or anything like that.
This too is fate. As a reward
Crit.
for your efforts, let me show you my power. Come, Persona! How about this?
What the hell is that thing?
The finale
His
is surprisingly unsatisfying.
Megadola hit for 1 damage. Interesting. Beard Shadow seems to have dropped something. Is that an evoker? Also, I noticed he summoned his persona without an evoker.
Persona ability is truly fascinating. It's different from the one I saw the last time, isn't it? So, you can choose from multiple personas to fit the situation. You must be burdened with an extremely unusual fate.
Who the fuck is this guy? And why does he know so
It
much?
seems your friend has arrived. Then I suppose I'll have to be on my way for tonight. What is your name?
Todoyuki. I'm afraid of telling this bitch my name.
I'll see to it that I remember. Enemies though we may be, I'm not one for leaving a debt unsettled. I shall have to repay you another time.
Are you all right? Did you already defeat the Shadow? Good work, but that was an unnecessary risk you took.
I had help.
You can fill me in on the way back. In any case, I'm glad you're okay.
Find what happened on our way back to the dorm.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You had a long night, huh? On that note, let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. I'd like to look into Strega with the chairman's help. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Also, I understand your circumstances last night. Try to avoid staying out late from now on. Last day of summer school. It's summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Pog. +2 academics. Box on the counter. Like the product order, the shopping program on TV has arrived. Let's see what's inside. Oh, 30 SP items. Giga Chad. Hey, summer school's over now. Doesn't it feel like we kind of wasted our summer vacation? I have to make a bunch of plans to make up for it. I wonder if anything's going on soon.
I have a suggestion.
I'm currently aware of a summer festival tomorrow and a film festival the following day.
Oh.
That's right. Wait, I guess you're thinking about going to the festivals?
Yes.
My data indicates that festivals and other like events offer unique experiences. So for investigative purposes, I plan to infiltrate such a shindig.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, try not to stand out too much. Aw, the doggo's just sitting there waiting for somebody to do something with him. Like, play with me. Play with me, I am doggo. Kirijo Senpai and Sanada Senpai aren't around, so I don't think we can go to Tartarus tonight. I know we haven't been going very often because of summer school, but we don't have much of a choice in the matter. I'd given up on a stream tonight, but he's here. I said it was going to be late tonight.
Huh?
But Kirijo Senpai and Sanada Senpai went out again. How do they still have energy after summer school? So tired. I think I'm going to bed early tonight.
Yes.
I've learned the meaning of the summer festival. It seems like a very interesting event. Looking forward to equipping the special armor known as a yukata. This will be a new experience for me. I guess a yukata is not armor. Should I hang out with the doggo? Or should I hang out with Junpei? Hang out with the doggo? Junpei will probably gain a new ability though. Well, the doggo is probably more important to hang out with anyways. Oromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes, seems to want to go for a walk. I guess can come with us tonight. Go together?
Koromaru-san seems to be enjoying himself. He's able to go on cherished walks together with his friends. This must be where the summer festival I have heard about will be held. For what reason is it required to equip oneself with this yukata? I would like to infiltrate the site tomorrow to investigate this matter further. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. You seem to be holding something.
Power incense? Pog.
He wants you to have this. Perhaps it was part of his secret stash.
Is Igus a cyborg or android or something? She is a robot. She is straight up a robot. Wait a second. How does she have feet in this scene? Did the bottom of her legs transform?
Shall we return to the dorm? Let us come again, Koromaru-san.
Maybe she has like shoe/foot attachments. She doesn't normally have feet. No, she doesn't. She has like little stumps. She walks around on stumps. Summer vacation continues. You know, think of it, there's a summer festival going on at Naganaki Shrine today. Got a few messages. Naganaki Shrine is hosting a summer festival tonight. I was planning on taking Igus there to show her around. I'm not certain I'd make a good guide. If it's not too much trouble, could you come along as well? Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that and not hang out with, like, randos. Oh. Yuko. Go with Chihiro, go with Mitsuru. Go alone. Ah, see, this is the first, like, date And even though we haven't started Mitsuru's social link, it's not possible to have started her social link yet. And so it lets you go on a date with her even though you wouldn't normally qualify. Damn, that means to, like, actually, like, go on this, like, date with Fuka or Yukari, you need to have, like, blasted fucking social stats. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, go with Mitsuru. Head to the shrine when it's time.
It looks rather busy. Aegis, be sure not to stray too far from us.
Yeah, see, those are the stumps that she
Am I
normally
even
has.
registering to you?
Can't help it.
Yes. With the amount of data there is to collect here, I cannot help taking time to process.
Fine, fine. Just make sure to stay close to us.
This aroma.
This is takoyaki. Would you like to try some? Shopkeep. I would like to purchase one.
Shopkeep? Got it. Coming right up. Well, aren't you a lucky guy with two beautiful ladies? I'll throw in an extra for you. On the house.
On the house? Do the takoyaki have some kind of architectural purpose? Extremely high temperature juices have spurted out from inside.
I'm not gonna say a word.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Looks as though you've had another valuable experience. You should have some too. Show Aegis the true nature of takoyaki. As for me, I'll have to decline.
What are those?
Those are masks. They're worn over the face as a form of recreation.
One can find enjoyment by hiding one's face?
Hiding your face isn't the objective exactly. Rather, you get to experience having a different one. Putting this into words is proving difficult.
So then, by wearing a different face, you are able to become a different version of yourself?
Yes, that's about right. Your degree of comprehension is actually quite stunning. At this rate, a few more tests and the chairman may give you permission to go out on your own.
I look forward to that.
Hey there, ladies! Wanna try your hand in a lucky draw? Make some nice memories? What do you say? Odds are looking good. Lots of winning tickets left.
Why don't we give it a try?
Box is filled with triangular lottery tickets. Pick from the top, dig down to the bottom. Dig down to the bottom. I don't think it matters which one you pick.
Congratulations, you won!
Giga Chad.
You must have incredible luck to win on your first try. Here is your prize. Enjoy.
Got a Jack Frost stall.
I have won a water pistol. Between this and my onboard firearms, which is more effective in combat against the shadows?
Here, let's trade. In exchange, I'll give you these marbles I won. They're beautiful, don't you agree? Well, I think we've seen all the vendors now. It's starting to get late, so let's head back.
Not yet. The mystery of the shooting game is yet unsolved. I precisely struck the item to unbalance its center of gravity, yet it did not even budge.
Perhaps you should ask Iori the trick behind it when we return. Come on, let's go.
Decided to go back to the dorm. Here, spruce things up with a summer-only Amazing Commodities Monday special. What? Naka has a good deal for me on a Monday?
It's amazing! Time I'm going to do it.
Today we're introducing the spooky season set. Summer calls for a test of courage. Prepare yourself with this set.
Good.
First up, we have the curse paper, and you get 3 of them. Do you just feel a chill run down your spine? Oh my goodness, it's just wonderful. Wait, there's more. Throw in this vanish ball too. Guess how many? 2. All this for just 4,000 yen. It's just letting Igus get scammed. If Mitsuru, like, explained to Igus that she was scammed by the fucking, festival game, Igus would probably fucking shoot the person running it. Because it'd be like, it's a scam. It's like, what do you mean it's a scam? It's like, it's a bad person trying to take your money. Like, trying to trick you to take your money. Wait, a bad person? You mean the guy running the game is a bad guy? Like, well, yeah, kinda. BAM! That's probably how that would go. I fail to see the problem with this. I mean, it's just so messy.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
The first things first here. Walk around the area. Walk around the building. Buy shit. And SP items.
Greetings.
Summer Festival is an excellent experience. The rate at which the candied cotton substance expanded exceeded my expectations. I'd like to make an expedition to the next Summer Festival as well. Been thinking about what we feed Koromaru. Typically give him standard dog food, but do you think we should add some variety? I imagine you get bored of eating the same meal every day, after all. Here's the option of preparing something by hand, but for now, I'll simply buy different food.
Oh, right.
Speaking of Koromaru's meals, sometimes he looks like he wants to eat a beef bowl. Well, I guess you better just give him dog food. Though there's some foods that are dangerous to dogs, and it's not like he needs the stuff for his diet, right? I mean, maybe we should just ask Igus what Koromaru wants to eat? Since she can communicate with him? Oh, by the way, Skinny, the doggo is a Persona user. Oh wait, you already knew that. You were here when I got him. And he's like, so gonna replace Akihiko. Like, fuck Akihiko. Bring in based Koromaru. I am in fact here for some things. Look, you don't gotta take it like that, dude. Okay, so the only 2 people we can hang out with are Maiko and Nozomi. First, let's buy shit. Why, babe? I think I'm starting to fall for her. What should I do? I can't just keep doing nothing. Maybe I should go ahead and talk to her, you know? This is what they call disillusionment? I didn't realize he was that kind of guy. I'm gonna stop following him. This is so disappointing. Last thing I need is another guy like him. Wait, what? So these 2 have been like recurring side characters for the whole game. She's been like stalking him. And he's like, well, I guess I should go and talk to her. She's been stalking me for half the game. Now she's just like, fuck this guy. I'm so confused. Hot days like this, you gotta go to the manga cafe. It's nice and cool and you can read all the manga you want. They have PCs to access the internet there too. Oh, that reminds me. Sometimes I see that weird guy there. So he's banging away on that little laptop of his, muttering to himself. He's always got that briefcase too. Is he like a day trader or something? Nice to have a shopping mall so close to the dorm, isn't it? On hot days, you don't have to spend as much time walking out in the sun. Another hot day. You could get heat stroke just standing outside for a little while. I better hurry up and finish my shopping so I can get home. Air around me is shifted. Unfamiliar scrap of paper in my pocket. On closer inspection, it looks like an old bill. It says 500 yen. Looks like my prayers were answered. I should let Elizabeth know. Wait, that just worked? Okay. Okay, game. Ray actually gave me free money, and then everybody would be religious as fuck. Probably worship a goat. Hey, what do goats have to do with this? There aren't any lost around now, so it's all good, but pretty soon, man, they're gonna start coming out of nowhere. I'm sick of doing the same thing over and over. Let's kill all the shadows and finish this. My son became nocturnal over summer vacation. Wakes up in the afternoon, leaves at night, and usually doesn't come back until sunrise. Where do they go that late at night? That escapade club? Curious who lacks those kinds of places. Or they don't even care if a high school student just walks in wearing their uniform. This machine has some peculiar quirks. The crane's claw is close to the players, so the opening and closing motions are limited. How'd you learn that? One of the employees secretly told me. It seems they already consider me a regular. Maybe you should get to know the guys here. You might learn something.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Wonderful.
Oh, it's taken months and years with 100 shrines to press off the number of visits that match with the strength of your wish. Please take this as your reward. Okay, poggers.
Very well.
Alhige, that's the name of the pharmacy. Elizabeth said that she wanted to try to taste the Aljiru. Might be able to find some here. Sell Aljiru? Oh, sorry, I don't have any for sale right now. I used to, but it didn't sell well and was apparently only used for dares. I said I did recently come up with a new Aljiru creation that I consider my magnum opus. Maybe I'd be willing to exchange it for the vintage Hagen from the antique shop next door. I'm joking, that's way out of the student's budget. Sorry, but you'll have to give up on the Aljiru. Don't worry, I've got plenty of other fine goods.
We've got some new stuff. Take your time, browse.
Hello, Vlad.
You got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
Welcome.
Yeah, I suppose so, Skinny. Vintage Yagan? That's quite the rarity you've set your eyes on. That's fine. Bring me the gems and it's yours. Mind you, that's one of my more valuable areas, so it'll cost you more than you might be used to. Let me know whenever you're ready to swap for it.
I got my hands on some pretty interesting
Takes
wares.
2
Feel free to look
topazes?
around.
That's fucked up, game.
It's been much more pleasant around here recently, and on Port Island in particular. Well, I guess that just shows how much time has passed. How many?
What did I buy?
Oh, having
Really
second
tempting.
thoughts? I'm sure this will prove to be useful.
These take amethysts as well, so I shouldn't necessarily yeet all my amethysts.
Everything good?
Hey, Helldivers
Hope
2,
to
the
see
issues
you
are
soon.
massive. I enjoy the game, but fuck. It's actually huge issues like the game crashing if a player leaves the lobby, including in-game, any player. That does sound like a massive issue. Alright. Gear, I gotta buy gear. This is Monday.
Be careful out there. What'll it be? Got some new things in stock. Check it out if you've got the time. Prices are a
Downgrades.
bit lower today. Take a look if you have the chance.
More damage. More accuracy as well. It loses the crit rate up, but that's probably fine.
Everything look good here? All right then. Everything all right then. Everything look great. It's all yours.
I don't really consider that an upgrade. Auto Sukukat, just too good. Like, way too good.
Feel free to buy whatever you want, but I suggest picking something that complements
What the
your
fuck is
physique.
Orgone Energy? Orgone rifle for Igus. A rifle that fires bullets powered by Orgone Energy. Orgone. Like, what, like, is there like a joke I'm missing there? Is that a real thing? Somebody Google this.
Everything, huh? Made up your. All right then. Everything, all right then. Well, take as long as you need. Everything great. It's all yours. Everything look all right then. That was great. It's all yours. Everything look good. All right then. That was all right then. Everything great. It's all yours. Everything great. It's all yours. What are you looking for?
I don't know if I want to give up my plus 50 HP shoes. Like, they're just too good. Like, plus 50 HP is a lot.
I have no idea what you're fighting out there. Just don't get in over your heads. Everything great. It's all yours.
Still think the boxing shoes are better than these for Akihiko.
Everything all right then. Everything great. It's all yours.
Aw, the doggo doesn't have shoes. Badge.
What'll it be?
Yeah, he has bare paws for his like shoe slot.
What'll it be?
Can we give him some like doggy shoes? Orgone, a pseudoscientific concept variously described as an esoteric energy or hypothetical universal life force. For the Gorgon? I don't think it refers to the Gorgon.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't seem very likely. Because it specifically talks about energy. Powered by Orgone energy.
I do have some firearms in stock, but you guys don't actually use these, do you? Uh-huh. What are you looking for? You finished? Be seeing you.
I have a decent chunk of money, at least. Like after all that shit, I have like decent money left. That's good. Nothing here. Beach. He's asking me to go to the beach? How did this happen? Am I really allowed to go? This sweet guy, but he seems to be holding back. It's like he won't allow himself to enjoy life. Even after his friend and I offered to take him to the beach. He just keeps turning us down over and over. He'll never have fun that way. Don't get me wrong, I won't leave him. So many homunculus left in your inventory? Yeah, I have 2, thank you very much. I had 4, now I have 2. Fucking cuck-ass boss, and it's fucking spamming instant death shit. I think I'm reluctant to catch movies at the theater during the summer. Summer blockbusters suck. Well, that's true sometimes, but it doesn't really have to do with summertime. Cold inside? Yeah, they bust the air conditioner all day in there. I bring a jacket even if it's in this hot summer weather. Okay, so Maiko's like rank 8, right? Yeah, she's nearly maxed out. Alright, I've been waiting for you. Can we play now? Yes, spend time with Maiko.
Hey, I know. Let's get some takoyaki. Oh, I think I know now. I'm gonna go with Mom. She can't cook or clean or do anything on her own. So I'm gonna be there to help her. I think Dad's gonna be okay by himself. He can get along fine without me. So, Mom and I are gonna move away soon. Hey, even if I'm gone, we'll still be friends, right?
Friends forever. I definitely won't forget about you.
Mm-hmm. Friends forever. Ever and ever and ever, okay? You can't forget about me. Never, ever. Okay?
Maiko seems very fond of me. I feel like we're growing closer. Rank 9.
I gotta get ready to move. So I have to go home now. See you later, okay?
After saying goodbye to Maiko, I head back to the dorm. So hot. I hate this weather. How are you holding up, Yuki-kun? Ever better. Oh, really? Sounds like you're making the most of your summer vacation. Then you try to get my mind off the heat. So, next full moon is in September, right after break. When I talk about it like that, it sounds like I'm preparing for an exam or something. But anyway, there are only 4 shadows left. We have to hang in there. Doggo! Dude, does he want to watch TV? He's like sitting there with the remote on the floor. I think he wants to watch TV.
By the way,
Mitsuru-san took Aiga-san to the summer festival. I didn't hear anything on the news about it, so no one must have noticed that she's a robot. She must have been in stealth mode.
Hey!
I was thinking, what do you think will happen to us if the dark hour disappears? We'll go back to normal. Yeah, that's what I think too. Those Strega guys said our persona abilities will disappear, so probably just go back to being ordinary high school students.
Hi.
Follow Yukari-chan's advice, try to finish our summer homework soon. Junpei-kun said he's going to do his all at once later. How are you going to tackle yours, Yuki-kun? Little by little?
Why, certainly.
I think that's the best strategy to do homework too. That's what I've been doing, so I've gotten most of it out of the way already. Who needs homework when you have outerversal knowledge? Okay, so... have I... This is like gonna unlock a new ability for Mitsuru, right? Pretty sure that's the case. Oh, it doesn't say that Mitsuru gain any more new skills even if we spend time together. Oh, never mind. Sorry, Mitsuru, your shit's already done. Oh, I need to harvest the vegetables. I hope I didn't get fucked over. Translation, why study when you can cheat? Yeah, exactly. Harvest the produce. Time with dog. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That or nothing, I guess. Like it's that or work on social stats. So definitely spend time with Doggo. Gotta unlock his stuff, same as anyone else's. TV remote is at Koromaru's feet. I wonder if there's a TV program he wants to watch. Watch a TV with Koromaru can help with my academics! What a good dog. The documentary about Wolfpack. I guess this is what Koromaru wanted to see. Oh, he's mad at the TV. Koromaru seems to be mimicking the pack leader. Good copy. Koromaru seems to really like this program. Watching how animals live in the wild helped me improve my academics. The program apparently has more episodes in the series. May I watch it with Koromaru again whenever I have the time. And to get the right answer to be selectable, you had to study the right thing so you couldn't just look up all the answers. That'd be fucked up. French movie today, it's good for learning. How about you go fuck yourself, baby? Okay, so... Nozomi is available literally every single day as far as I can tell, so we're definitely hanging out with Bunkichi and Mitsuko. Oh, I should talk to people first, though. Derp.
Yes? What is it?
Your summer break next year will likely be inundated with studying for entrance exams, so make use of this free time while you have it. Or Mara's eating the dog food. Like he's having fun. It's too lazy for that. Players will find a way to cheat while using cheat engine to force the variables. I mean, I guess it depends on how it's designed. I'm actually curious to see what they're gonna do with the social sections in Persona 6. Because, Persona 6 is gonna have a different game director. Like, it's like, Persona 3 through 5 sort of represents a trilogy of games. Like, we're gonna be leaving the, like, the Hashino trilogy. Like, that's his name, right? Katsuhiro Hashino. Like, he is the game director for 3, 4, and 5. And he works on a different franchise now for Atlas. He's the one making Metaphor. And presumably he's going to start working on Metaphor 2 if that goes well, so... You know, like, I'm sure they'll still, like, have him as, like, a consultant for the Persona series, but... It's going to be handed off to a different director, so... Okay, Hierophant, enter bookstore. Spend time at bookstore.
You're finally here. We've been waiting for you. I wanted to tell you the good news as soon as possible. It's about a customer who came by earlier. Who do you think it was? Here's a hint. Signature.
Kishner?
Wow, I'm impressed. I thought that hint might have been too vague. But yes, it was one of the organizers of the campaign to save the persimmon tree. He said, let's protect the tree together. He's already gathered a number of signatures from students who are in our son's class.
That's great.
Everyone's banding together to honor the
No
memory
affinity.
of our son. He really was loved by many.
Of course, he was our proud son.
I'm sure he's just as happy as we are.
All right, let's go to GeckoCon right now. I have to tell my son the good news. That's my boy. Music to my ears. I've never been so excited to go for a walk before.
Elderly couple is showing their affection to me. Yeah. Rank 9. Or no, rank 8. I thought that was rank 9. Fuck.
Let's race to the persimmon tree. I won't lose. Not even to a youngster like you. All right, dear. We'll be back. Thanks for watching the store.
School was closed, so we climbed over the gate and visited the tree. That old man jumped that big gate. That's impressive. Got that old man strength.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Summer break will be ending in just under 2 weeks. Of course, fighting shadows takes priority, but don't forget to dedicate time to studying as well. Bullshit. What's bullshit is that I didn't get more affinity. Fan of yours?
That's right. How'd you guess? One of my fans came by. He said he'd bring the rest of the fan club next time.
That gave me the same amount of affinity.
Yeah, I wish. Actually, it was one of the organizers of the campaign to save the persimmon tree.
That's amazing.
Everyone's banding.
Okay, so it's like the same thing. Okay, so yeah, it's the same amount of affinity. Same amount of affinity.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, don't worry, Ogre. I won't forget to go back to Tartarus and grind for another 15 hours.
Yes, precisely.
Ormar isn't just any old dog. He's a key member of Seas. Please be mindful of what you're feeding him. Trying to cook something and kind of messed it up, and Korochan happened to be nearby. That's if he wanted to bite. I was just joking, but he ran away so fast. I mean, I know it didn't come out right, but I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, that's great. No, Korochan didn't mean to hurt Yukari-chan's feelings, but I'm sure she's feeling a little down. Not sure what to do in this kind of situation. She'll be fine. Oh man, I'm dying here. Yucatan said that the food she made didn't turn out the way she expected. But even Koromaru ran away from it. How bad does your cooking have to be for that to happen? You know, Junpei, you deserve to tease her once in a while. She literally always calls you stupid. Granted, you are kind of stupid, but still. He seems apologetic about something. Aww. He didn't mean to hurt Yukari's feelings. Okay. I guess I want to hang out with Tanaka. Fuck it. I'd rather hang out with the monk since the monk is lower, but I think it's fine to put social stats on hold for now. Especially since I had those like mandatory days where the game forced me to just spend my days on fucking academics. I got like 10 points of academics just from that. Oh, Yuki, are you here for another life lesson? As per usual, it'll be free of charge. Tanaka. Moral life lessons. I see, you're quite the honest young man, I'll give you that.
So, today we'll talk about... I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face.
What happened?
He really did it. He betrayed me. I won't sleep a wink tonight.
Adge, no
Fandy.
Fandy.
Man who was working for me. A hard worker, graduated from a distinguished private university. But this month he couldn't meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. Self-confidence went down the drain. Then, just stopped coming to work.
I feel sorry for it. I don't think Tanaka will like that answer, but I'm gonna reload anyways. Feel sorry for him.
What are you talking about? You should feel sorry for me.
I knew that dialogue would be great.
Just mailed him a letter of termination. COD. It's his fault the company's in the red this month. I've wasted so many resources. All those expenses for training, hardware, facilities, labor costs. Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about the net losses. Ugh.
He stopped coming to work because he died. Maybe. I don't think so, though. It's all about the money.
Of course it is. I love money. Money won't betray me like he did. It's difficult growing up with no money. You can't even afford shoes for gym class, you know? Going barefoot in the winter is torture. I've been thinking, how would you like to model exclusively for my company? Your innocent appearance would be a perfect camouflage for the ugly realities of business.
I love how slimy Tanaka is. It's hilarious. Everything this man says is gold. Can we Persona 3 Tanaka? No, you shut your whore mouth. Tanaka's a national treasure.
Think about it, will you? Join me, and you'll never have to worry about being shoeless in PE.
President Tanaka's starting to open up to me. I understand him a little better now. Oh man, this is great.
Oh, better get going. Oh, we're short-staffed now, so I'll have to reevaluate the budget for next month. If I decide to hire someone new, their training is going to cost a fortune.
Tanaka's so goddamn funny. Okay, please don't hit me in the face with 40,000 scenes. Please let me just load immediately.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Yeah, let's do this. Load. Ooze face.
One of my employees. Maybe I should have seen it coming. There was a young...
What happened to him?
He's probably cooped up in his home or something now. None of my business.
Okay, so that doesn't give affinity regardless.
Just mailed him a letter of termination. COD. It's his fault the company's in the red...
How bad is it?
Well, he only worked for me for 2 years, so at least I won't have to provide a pension. Ugh, I better not talk about it, or I'm going to pass out. It's difficult growing up.
Okay, so there's like very little affinity available at that rank regardless. So I'm most likely gonna have to waste the night hanging out with Tanaka. Because I didn't pick any wrong options there, it's just like, you know, only 2 affinities available. So, down about that. One of those ranks.
I'm sorry.
The storm was built some time ago, so the air conditioning unit doesn't work very well. It's usually tolerable, but today, I can understand why Yori is griping so much. Damn, it's hot. Why is it so hot inside, too? Help, I'm melting. Feels bad, man. Mamoru, Maiko, Nozumi. Heck, I don't want to finish Maiko's social link because... Wait, is she rank 9? She's like rank 9, isn't she? Her social link is effectively done anyways. Yeah, she's rank 9. I don't need to worry about having a hanged persona. Nice, okay, awesome. Go dupe something. A dingy. Probably hang out with Mamoru. So far between Royal Golden, or Reload Golden and Royal, which social links you first I find more interesting. I mean, Persona 5 is like miles ahead of the other two. I find P3 and P4 about the same in terms of the social links. And it's like, that's kind of like by design, because confidants and social links are not the same thing. They're intentionally not designed to be the same thing. Like, even though they are the same in terms of like the gameplay, roughly speaking, they are narratively not the same thing. And it really shows, like with how they're structured. Because social links are exactly what they sound like. It's, you know, you are building bonds with people, you know, making friends, getting involved in their lives. Confidants from Persona 5 are more of a tit-for-tat relationship. There's still a bond being built there, but it's one of mutual self-interest. It's like you're making a deal with people, and that's usually because you both have something that you want, and that ends up being a more interesting dynamic. And the stories in Persona 5, they're just more interesting. Like, they're not like, everything about Persona 5 is larger than life and like ramped up to 11. You know, like your average social link in, you know, Persona 3 is like, you know, this person's going through some tough shit in their life. Like, you know, like, oh, this guy's like, you know, he's got like an injury or something, or they've suffered like some kind of personal tragedy and they're like trying to cope. You know, that's like your average social link in, you know, P3 or P4. And your average confidant in P5 is something like, oh, this guy is like, you know, the mafia is trying to force him to like smuggle guns for them. You know, it's like shit like that. It's like, it's dealing with entirely different subject matter, and I just find the subject matter of Persona 5 much more interesting. Who to hang out with? Do I even have a persona for Mamoru? Star. I mean, I can get rid of my hanged persona, right? Just Orthrus. Orthrus is fucking useless. Except for Shinya. They're not all, like, you know, some, like, insane, like, larger-than-life thing, like, in Persona 5, but, you know, once again, like, the average social link is, like, there's a lot going on. Or rather, the average confidant is, there's a lot going on in P5. There are definitely some that are more down-to-earth. I guess Alice also learned from P3 and P4 to refine the interactions with NPCs in P5. Well, I think that specifically, I think what Atlas learned from P3 and P4 that they tried to apply to P5, and I think they were largely successful, is I think most people that played P3 and P4 came away with the experience of like, this game was really awesome. It had a lot of like profound things to say about life, and like it was a very memorable experience, but I wish it would get to the fucking point. I think that was what a lot, like the kind of feeling that a lot of people came away from P3 and P4 with. Like, it was great, it was an unforgettable experience, but it could be a little bit less long-winded. It needs to get to the fucking point. And I think Atlas decided, well, we can't really shorten the game because the length is kind of integral to how we've designed it. And so what we've got to do is we have to make the less interesting parts more interesting. It's why, like, if you think about, like, the start of all three of those games, it's like, you know, well, I'm not going to comment on the start of P3 because I don't know if the start of P3 is different than the start of P3 Reload, but just, like, if you look at, like, P4, the start of it is, like, you know, you arrive in town, nothing much really happens. Of course, there is some stuff going on in the background that you learn about way later, but in general, it's a very slow start. You know, it's roughly like 2 hours or so before you like get to actual combat, and it's a lot of what could basically be described more or less as slice of life stuff with just a few tidbits sprinkled in. I didn't personally have a problem with that, but I can see how that would be a huge turnoff to some people. Persona 5 starts you in the middle of a casino heist, and within the first 30 seconds of like control of your character, you're in a fight. Like within the first like 2 minutes of hitting the new game button, you are like in combat, and the whole thing is like, yeah, it's like something right out of, you know, like a heist movie like Ocean's 11. Like they start it with a bang, and they do that very much on purpose. And then yeah, it slows down a little bit after that, but it ramps back up much quicker than Persona 4 or at least 3 Reload. Or you know, because once again, I'm not commenting on like original 3 because I don't know exactly how it starts. I don't know if Reload is different at all, but it gets going again much faster than 4 gets going at all, and also faster than 3 Reload gets going. Right, I need to get the Star Persona. Brain is melting. Trying to talk and think and play at the same time.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This is your progress so far.
Only Sun Persona is Yatagaratsu.
This persona, yes?
P3 was on the same pace as P4. That does not surprise me in the least.
Are you finished?
Yeah, specifically, I think what Persona 5 was designed to do is, I think Persona 5 was designed to address what Atlas felt like were the weaker parts of Persona 3 and Persona 4. Edge. Like, basically they wanted to take anything that, like, was seen as, like, a weakness or, like, a negative about those games and do their best to turn it into a strength for P5. Okay, yeah, fuck it, let's hang out with him. Hey Yuki, what's up? I'll grab some chow. Hayase invited me to eat with him. Heck, I might grow closer to Hayase soon. Spend the day with Hayase. Yeah. Oh, you're down? Alright then. Oh, get some ramen, since you're already here and all.
Man, this is good. If I had the money, I'd get some for Mom. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I get to eat here for free. Not just here, but every restaurant in the strip mall. They're all supporting me. I'm the only one who can eat as much as I want, wherever I want. But I feel kind of bad, like I'm taking advantage of their kindness, so sometimes I pay the bill anyway. Someday, I'll pay them back for everything. But for now, I gotta take whatever I can get. That's why I have to make it big. It's for everyone who's been helping me.
Imagine looking back on past games in a series and trying to improve on the things that were weak when making the next game in the franchise. Sure was someone mentioned doing that to the D4 devs. That's great. So true. Sounds like a lot of pressure.
Well, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. A little pressure can be a great motivator. All that matters is how you deal with it. By the way, who would you say is your biggest rival?
Myself. That's probably not what he wants to hear.
True. You can
Oh,
be
never
your
mind.
own worst enemy, but at the same time, your greatest ally. You do get it. There isn't really anyone left who I want to compete with. The other guys on my team can't even keep up with me. I guess what I'm looking for is a real challenge. Hey, you should think about taking track more seriously. Then we can really push each other. Might even reach new limits together.
ISA sees some potential in me. I feel like we're getting closer.
We'll catch each other between training sessions. Later.
Our ways with Hayase, I went back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Damn, it's hot. Sweating like a pig over here, man. Stay strong, Yori. The heat will only affect you if you allow it to. Of course, there are limits to that theory. Mitsuru, you have infinity money. Why don't you just get some new, like, AC installed? It shouldn't be terribly difficult. Is Hayase from a different school or something? Yes. I don't even think it mentioned what school he's from. But he's like the best, like, track athlete, in, I don't know, like, in this region? I'm not exactly sure. Point is, he's like undefeated, like, nobody can keep up with him.
Yeah.
Kinda jealous.
Yeah, I get.
Okay, he didn't like that. Okay, yeah, so I basically picked all the right options the first time, as usual. And I ended up saves coming for no reason. Pog. Now we gotta do it a third time. Pick all the options I picked the first time.
No.
Because I didn't make a second save like I usually would, because I wasn't thinking. Okay, it doesn't really make that big a difference.
No. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of pressure. Health. There we go. 5 points of affinity, which is probably super overkill, but maybe not, because I don't know how the affinity works. Too much Tartarus grinding, brain no thinky anymore.
Welcome back.
You saying that the Tartarus grinding I did, like, over the last couple days, just, like, permanently bricked my brain? That's probably true. Maybe I'll stop thinking about how that show ended last time, so I borrowed the next DVD. How about you, Cocoon? You have to watch more of this zombie show with me? Maybe. Naka and what's-his-face aren't available, so... Yeah, I feel like Akihiko is fucking always available. Yeah, let's do it. Alright then, let's get into it.
This series always has such crazy plot twists. When the main girl's best friend betrayed her, I was like, what? Being backstabbed by the one person you trusted most is just horrible. What would you do if that happened to you?
I don't know, Yukari. What would I do if that happened to me? It's whatever. I'd never recover. Forgive and forget. This is the only based response. I mean, where's option 4? Kill the fuck out of them. Forgive and forget. Sure.
That's awfully admirable. You sound just like the main character. To be honest, there
Stop
was
breaking the
once a
fourth
girl I
wall.
was close to who suddenly started avoiding me. It wasn't a full-blown betrayal or anything, but I was so hurt by that. It's hard to forgive and forget. Oh shoot, it's starting! It's so fast-paced, we really need to pay attention. Oh, no way! It's just gonna end like that? Ugh, it happens every time, but they're so good at leaving you hanging. I need to know how it ends. Let's watch more next time, okay?
Observing the main character, I've begun to understand the charm of an adult. +1 charm. I bet you my charm is like about to go up, and my academics is probably nowhere close. Even though I haven't done anything to raise charm, and I've been just like power fucking academics.
We better head back to to our rooms.
Like, I've only been doing the kind of like mandatory stuff for charm. Been mostly ignoring it.
It's a scorcher. Oh man, it's already the 20th? Summer break's almost over. Not that I got anything to do. You'd think with special powers, the rest of the world wouldn't be so boring.
Junpei?
What's she doing? Drawing? She's some kind of caricature artist? Nah, no way. There's no one around for her to draw.
I guess she wasn't there. Junpei doesn't know that she's part of Strega. Because, like, she wasn't there when Aya and Jin introduced themselves.
What the heck is she drawing then? There's nothing interesting here.
Out of the way. You're blocking my view. Move.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Oh, what's with those funky colors?
What do you want?
No, nothing. My bad. Dude, how can she stand to wear that crazy outfit in this heat? And what was up with that weird drawing? I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Oh well.
Gosh, the Dwarven philosophy of forgiveness. It's easy to forgive and forget once you've buried an axe in their skull. Yeah, true. Their vacation's starting to wind down. And go me. Okay. Oh, I want to look at something real quick. I need to make sure that I'm not entering Tartarus on... Wait, it doesn't matter because you enter Tartarus at night. Like, it actually doesn't make a fucking difference. Dude, it's gonna, like, not cuck me, actually. Right, because I'll be airing on, like, a Thursday. Yeah, okay, it will be fine, because the operation day is fucking Saturday. It's not gonna kill one of my Sundays. Thank God. Because that's, like, one of the social links I'm most worried about is the fucking guy that's at the shrine. Because I haven't been able to even start his social link yet. I don't know if that's because I neglected hanging out with Maiko for so long, but I definitely feel like his social link I'm genuinely behind on, which is not a great feeling, but yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Unlike the large shadows, it is difficult to predict where Strega will appear next. Koromaru-san said that we must be very cautious of them. Koromaru-san is very smart. He's a very smart doggo.
Oh, right.
Junpei's not around again, huh? I've never seen that guy do any homework. He gonna be alright?
By the way,
It's all over the news. Empathy syndrome cases are increasing. Must do something about this. Don't worry, Mitsu. We'll do something when the clock is almost out. Like, when we've almost run out of time, then we're gonna get up off our lazy asses and do something. Smart doggo, are you laying points over what's his name? Oh, Junpei? Yeah. Doggo is smarter than Junpei. Fucking do this instead. Get endure light and dark. Guess I should dupe some boost cards, like electric boost. I wish I could get resist cards. Yeah, the guy that gets benched for Doggo, the suspected traitor. Oh, Akihiko. Yeah. At this point, like, it would almost be a twist if Junpei ends up being the traitor and Akihiko is, like, not, but I don't know, I feel like, I only feel that way because I've played 4 and 5, which isn't fair to 3 because 3 was written before 4 and 5, so that's not a fair judgment. Like, I don't think I would be suspecting Akihiko nearly as much as I am if I hadn't played 4 and 5, especially 5. Like, 5 borrows a lot from 3. Finished all your homework already. Yeah. Wow, way to go. You're one responsible guy, Yuki-kun. I have homework? Such a cliche for adults to complain about how young people look and act. The articles about it all the time on what's corrupting the youth these days. That guy kind of begs that question. Talking about a young man I saw in the street while doing a story. Long hair, bare upper body, tattoos on both arms. See a person like that, and it makes you wonder if the youth really are being corrupted. Also, I gotta mention like a power scaling thing real quick from that fight earlier with Takaya. Like, we were fighting Abaddon, and Takaya was using his, like, fucking revolver, which as far as I know is just a regular gun, and that was, like, clearly effective against Abaddon. And so you could say that that's, like, supplementary evidence for, like, a lower scaling of Persona characters. Though I don't really think it changes the calculus in the grand scheme of things. Because it's like, Persona characters are kind of like Final Fantasy characters. They're like kind of vaguely building level until they're not, you know? It's like wall level, building level, or building level, and that's like, oh, God just blew up the universe. And the main character tanked it with their face. It's like the same sort of thing. This bookstore. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh my, dear, there's a mistake there. That's not how you write, Gekko-kan.
I know. I hardly ever write it, so I just forgot how it looked for a second.
I feel a little bad for all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree.
Oh! Speak of the devil! I'm writing a letter. Something I haven't done in ages. I'm used to the keyboard doing all the work for me.
What's the name of the Final Fantasy X super boss? There's two, depending on whether you're talking international or original. Original is Nemesis, and international is Penance.
Why, is that surprising? I'm actually quite the net surfer, you know?
What does the letter say?
No, don't look. I'm shy.
We'll tell you when the time is right.
Are you curious about the letter? Excited, perhaps? Even exhilarated?
Exhilarated.
We are too.
How do you scale the FF10 party when fighting Penance? I mean, I kind of don't. Does Penance actually, like, do anything? Like, is there... Like, do we know how strong Penance is? Like, does he do anything?
We spend every day looking forward to the chance of seeing you again. Sometimes you even make me feel smarter. Maybe I should just go back to school. Just kidding.
I gained, like, no affinity at that level.
said, I hope we can wrap up the matter before your next visit.
I with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm. What about Sin? So Sin, I would say, is like somewhere from like mountain level to city level. Like somewhere vaguely around there. Definitely significantly above like building level. Like Sin is very powerful. You, Yevon, we don't really know anything about. Because once again, character doesn't do anything. It's on screen for all of 2 seconds.
No means no.
What's wrong?
I am currently negotiating with Koromaru-san. Koromaru-san is prohibited from going out for a walk on his own. There were arrangements for Sanada-san to accompany Koromaru-san on his walk today. However, the scheduled time has passed, and Sanada-san has yet to return. Koromaru-san's patience has reached its limit. Koromaru-san is requesting that you accompany him instead. Are you available to assist at the moment?
Damn, perfect timing,
You
sure.
are what they call a lifesaver.
Koromaru and I left the dorm to go for a walk. Loading, it's gonna hit me with a bunch of scenes.
A non-human persona user. Now that is certainly unique. However, my fascination lies more with you.
He's got a gun.
Good evening. There's no need for hostility. Now is hardly the time. Let's have a little chat. Come along.
Doesn't seem to be hostile. What should I do?
What exactly are you waiting for? Now then, I have a question for you.
Yeah, let's just follow the guy with the gun into the fucking, away from the road, away from any witnesses in the middle of the night. This is totally a good idea.
However, just demanding answers from you wouldn't be a very fair arrangement, now would it? I will answer one question of your own first. So, what do you want to know?
What's your goal? Why are you getting in our way? Why aren't you wearing a top? I mean, I already kind of know the answer to these two things. Like, their goal is to just like they don't really have a goal. Their goal is to just keep their power. And like they like the dark hour because it gives them power. Like they don't have access to their personas without it, and so they want the dark hour to stay around because they like having personas. I don't think they have like a goal beyond that. Why aren't you wearing a top?
My coat is invisible to fools.
That's a very interesting response on several levels. Because you could take that, like, fools and stupid people, but you could also take that fools and, like, the Fool Arcana.
But of course I'm joking.
Uh-huh.
It's a surprise that you would rather ask about me instead of our group. Perhaps this is a sign that we may reach a mutual understanding. In the beginning, we had no quarrel with you. Had you not decided to eliminate the Dark Hour, we wouldn't have had a reason to interfere. It is truly unfathomable. The power of a persona is a blessing granted only to us. Yet, you insist on ending the Dark Hour, knowing full well that your powers will be lost. Now, answer me this. Why? Are you trying to protect the world from the shadows?
Right.
And just where did you come up with that idea? In this country, almost 5,000 people die in car accidents every year. And yet, there is no outcry against the existence of cars. Why do you suppose that is? It is because we value our own convenience over the lives of others. So then, why should we give up the powers we were bestowed?
That logic makes no sense. Or ... I mean, I don't really like either of these answers, because the answer that I would give would be that it's one of magnitude. That, like, A, if we don't deal with the shadows, the country is likely to collapse. IGUS is running simulations on that. As the problem grows, it will inevitably result in societal collapse. That's far more egregious amount of damage compared to 5,000 people a year dying in car accidents. And 2, we can always make cars safer. Like, too many people dying in car accidents is not an argument to get rid of cars, it's an argument to make cars safer, which has happened over time. And so the goal should be to get deaths from car accidents as low as possible. Sure, that logic makes no sense.
Do you know what a savior complex is?
Yes.
You are being trapped by a misguided way of thinking. We have no obligation to sacrifice what is ours to save others. Giving up your own life to save others is simply a waste. Your reason for fighting is one of obsession.
Doesn't make a lot of sense. Cars are being made by man. People can choose not to drive. No one knows where the shadows are coming from exactly. People can't choose not to get attacked by the shadows. That's true too. You are like, you are trusting other people with your life whenever you get in a car, whether you are a driver or a passenger. And but yeah, you're right there too. Like, people can't choose to not get attacked by shadows, or in this case, to succumb to apathy syndrome, which I guess is the same thing. You're wrong.
Do you continue to deny it because you can't accept the truth? There is no need to rush your decision. You should think carefully about it.
I don't like where your hand is at, mister.
You have been given a special power, and yours is particularly extraordinary. It's as if the Dark Hour has chosen you. Does it really make sense for you to reject this gift? That was all I had to say. Tonight is a new moon. You have ample time to reconsider before the moon waxes full again. With that, my debt to you is paid. Perhaps it might help you make up your mind. Well then, I shall be going. I trust you'll have changed your tune by the next time we meet.
Yeah, don't count on it. The folded up piece of paper, there's something written on it. Piece of paper from Takaya. New gear has eased summoning, but we need to make new safety cartridges before handing them off to MK. The evoker weight is also an urgent matter. Fortunately, ample test subjects remain to... This has gotta be like some kind of report from the Kirijo group. The new gear has eased summoning, but we need to make new safety cartridges or handing them off to Mitsuru Kirijo. That's gotta be what MK stands for. Owner of the dorm reported what happened. Okay, so now we gotta load game. God damn it. Actually, before I do that, I should make a separate save. There. Just in case. I don't want to have to, like, load a third time. If, or, like, load again after this if I, like, already picked the right options and I end up picking worse ones this time. Assuming I even fucking remember what I picked. This gave +1 before, saying, what does the letter say? Why a letter?
No, oh no, don't look.
Okay, same, like, same thing.
We'll tell you when the...
This gave no points, so excited.
We are too.
Okay, yeah, so it's a 1-pointer. No way is that gonna be enough for, N. Game is schemazing me there. Or whatever. I'll pick a different option this time. For the one thing. What's your goal?
We don't serve any particular grand purpose.
Kinda knew that
Had you
already.
simply stayed your hands, we could have avoided a needless confrontation. In the beginning, we had no...
Dialogue's the same now. Just load. Save I made, just keep with the first choices I made. Itzaru. One of the members of Strega seems to have taken an interest in you. Sometimes a malicious human being can be more dangerous than a shadow. You should cross paths. I want you to be careful. That's a fair point. Can't believe that Strega guy went to the shrine too. Why is he half naked? Is it because it's summer? Aw, Koromaru wants to be brushed. Got a little brush right there. I think that's a brush anyways, looks like a brush. Punk's available, but Fuka and Koromaru are also available. Did I finish this thing with Fuka here?
Say.
Brought more books from my home. Doesn't seem like Fuka will gain any new skills. Yep, nope, sorry. Fuck off, Fuka. Skills Batman. Pet brush is at Koromaru's feet. I wonder if this means he wants me to brush him. Brush him. Koromaru seems content. Maybe I should finish brushing him. Seems like Koromaru still wants me to keep brushing him. Where should I brush next? I don't speak dog. Koromaru's patiently waiting for me to keep brushing. Giving me a thing. Brought this lucky charm. Is thanking me for brushing him. Gift. Hey, I'll brush his coat again when I have time. I hope these actually give Koromaru new abilities and I'm not wasting nights. I hope he like works like the other party members or I'm gonna be really salty. Seems like he's available a lot, which like kinda spooks me, not gonna lie. I'm like kinda worried I'm wasting nights. Fucking Benkichi and Mitsuko are fucking affinity locked, not surprising. I'm kinda tempted to like skip some days and scout ahead to just to figure out Koromaru's mechanics. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead a few days. Hopefully, like fucking, like crazy scenes.
Hello there.
Oh!
Regarding that.
Oh, hell!
Koromaru available. Oh. I need to do like 2 more hangouts with Koromaru. Like I need to see if he's fucking Korochan, yeah, he went outside. There's like very little like actual free roam during this section of the game. There's like a lot going on. Edge. There's a lot of different scenes.
Hello there.
Like every fucking day. Okay, Koromaru. Looking at me with pleading eyes, he wants to go for a walk. Yeah, take him for a walk.
Well, well, if it isn't this young man. You're quite a rascal taking to the streets at this hour.
Okay, well we're definitely gonna do this because this saves a day. Gonna keep skipping for now. Just need to see if like hanging out with Koromaru actually fucking does something.
Hello.
Wants to go for a walk. Sonata can come with us tonight. Yeah, sure, go together. Fucking sense. This is not looking good. It's looking to me like hanging out with Koromaru is kind of a waste of time. Edge. Okay, what's the fucking, when's the goddamn film festival? I probably don't want to scout up to that. It said like 1 week from now, right? So it would be next Monday in theory. Like the 31st. Just want to know if hanging out with Koromaru is gonna like improve him or not. Box may be different from the personal stuff. I think you might be wrong, or not wrong. I think you might be right. But it's really hard to say for certain. It's also hard to say if the brushing thing does actually does anything. God damn, I think you might be right that like the walks are not good to do. I think the only purpose of the walks is like to give affinity and the other stuff is gonna give abilities. That's what it looks like to me. Looks like it's the typical 3 hangouts doing the other things that give abilities. One of them gives social stats, the other one gives items. That's really what it looks like. If that's the case, that means I wasted a night. Is a bit monk-gun. I wasted a night hanging out with... Like, basically getting affinity with fucking Kenji. Off, please. Edge. To see about hanging out with Koromaru. Edge. Oh, go away.
Yeah.
Were you in your room all this time? Yeah, I suddenly developed a bad depression. All I do is sleep all day. Oh my god, fuck off, Mitsuru. Oh, Edge. I have plans tonight, fuck me. No, that's like as far as I can scout without getting into fuck tons of cutscenes, I guess. So, fucking load 21st. This is my actual save, and let me guess, if I rewind, it doesn't help at all. I could rewind to like the 19th. I don't even remember what day I hung out. Remember where I walked Koromaru and thus hung out with I can like check or rewind. It'd be like redoing a lot though, most likely. How far can you go back with the fucking rewind feature? Okay, you can't like double rewind. For the most I could go back would be like here. I might just have to accept that I into the night. This is like the hairbrush thing. Yeah, I think like we only walk Koromaru when it's like beneficial, which like I will be walking him to deal with the affinity with Bunkichi. Like that's actually useful, like genuinely useful. Yeah, I could go back to the 18th. Yeah, Tuesday the 18th. I might as well check what that is, but I don't think... Yeah, this wasn't even like a day that I could do that, so... Yeah. Okay, so... -1 night, unfortunately. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Hopefully the nights are not fucking giga tight. So, I guess just do this. Well, I should talk to people. But yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Ogre, that like the walks are explicitly like different from the other personal things. So hot. I want to eat something that's ice cold. Someone, bring me ice cream, please. Never realized how expensive clothes are. Probably saw on the front of magazines out, so I got curious and flipped through it. Some clothes look the same, but their price tags are totally different. Trendsetters sure have it hard, don't they?
Let me think.
Certainly is hot, this place. Being outside of training, this is a temperature, if you don't make sure you hydrate, you'll collapse. Mitsuru, you're rich as fuck. Just go buy, like... I guess you can't really, like, buy an air conditioner for, like, a building like this. That's not that simple. But still, you could probably fix this in, like, with some very quick renovations. It wouldn't take all that long. Like, you could probably hire some dudes to renovate this place in, like, 3 days. Let's go to the shrine and dupe a card. Page. Let's do Hyasei. He only eats leftovers from the shops. I think he's getting tired of it. Maybe I should get a saucer of milk for him. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some milk. He'll like that, I think. That's a good idea. Yeah, he'll probably love it. That's probably a bad idea, feeding the stray cat milk, but sure. Hey, how you been? I'm in top form today. Gotten 30 laps around this area, but now I'm starving. Yeah, sure. Spend the day with Hyasei. Sweet, let's get some grub. I'm in the mood for some meat today. Beef bowl.
Alright, I'm getting fancy today and adding an egg to my order. Whew, that hit the spot. You get a lot of bang for your buck here. Man, can't remember the last time I had such a fresh egg. Maybe I should get some for them too.
For your teammates?
No, I meant my siblings. 4 of them, actually. I look after them. Our apartment's pretty small though, so we're packed like sardines.
Sounds rough.
You could say that. You wouldn't believe how hot it gets in the summer. I never mentioned this, but my father died 5 years ago. We were told his car fell off a cliff. I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything. I just thought you should know.
Okay, I'm used to people unloading their problems on me. Rank up. Load game.
Whoa, it's already this late? The preschool's gonna be letting out soon. See ya.
I can see why he's so dedicated. He doesn't take care of his siblings, and no one else will.
Welcome back.
It's supposed to be approximately 2 weeks till our next mission. That's true, I guess. Hey, Ai-chan, do you want to go on a mission to get some ice cream?
Regarding that,
My records indicate that consumption of ice cream may lead to health risks detrimental to our ability to carry out operations.
Oh, hell no!
Jeez, way to ruin ice cream! Igus is great. Igus is a treasure and must be protected. Protect the robot. Who's them?
Oh, my siblings. Got
Okay,
4 younger
same thing. Sounds like fun.
ones. There's never a dull moment.
Yeah, that was like the same amount of affinity.
Wanna come over
Or actually, it
sometime?
was like slightly
Make
more.
it
One of
fun,
those didn't
as
give
long
me
as the floor
option.
doesn't collapse.
Yeah. Point is like that. Those are the most optimal choices.
But you know, back then it was a lot more. I never mentioned.
Yeah. Your dad's dead. Kills Batman.
Welcome back.
Oh!
Regarding that.
Oh, hell no!
Oh hell no. So there's nothing today. Do I have like the best version of Yukari's abilities? I don't think so. I think I need to watch the like DVD with her one more time. Won't gain skills if I cook with her again. The only one that's available is Yukari, which means we can hang out with Mutatsu. Nice.
I have a suggestion.
Correlation to the rise in temperatures, Junpei-san's requests are also on the rise. His requests have mainly centered around topics such as going to buy ice cream and lowering the air conditioner's temperature. If this continues, Junpei-san will become a lost cause. I'll report this to Mitsuru-san at once. Damn. I guess it's fucking savage. Okay, I think we hang out with Mutatsu. Deadline is 9/4.
Marvelous. I'm
Twilight
looking forward-
fragments, wow.
Very well.
Hasn't thrown off my groove yet, but I'm getting kind of scared. See that man there? He's so weird. I knew he was weird from the start, but wow, he's really out there. Watch, I bet he'll get kicked out pretty soon. I know there's such a thing as lucky colors, but we're talking about clothes, right? I think it's okay to just choose the clothes you like best. I saw this outfit at the clothing department. It comes in 2 colors. They both look great. But I know that colors can affect your luck, so I couldn't decide. I'm gonna ask Mama which color I should buy. Tell me, what shall it be? Would you like to know your fortune? Wanna know my future? 3 blades close in on you, tearing the shadow apart. Brave Howl confronts them. Things seem to be stirring around you once again. There is more. In the depths of the abyss, another blade watches you closely. Let's hope you find fortune in your destiny. Yes, no new fortunes. 3. I'm really torn on if I should go for Rarity Fortune or Soul Fortune on the next outing.
Go have a look for yourself.
You're a curious one, aren't you? Go and take a look. Okay, he doesn't have new shit. Cool. Okay, oh, I should check this guy again, see if he has more accessories. Nope. Oh my lord! I can buy Onyx from this guy.
Why?
That reminds.
What? Good grief, what's he even going to do with them? I get so much more use out of them. There I go again. Sorry, I didn't mean to complain. What can I do for you today? Oh, there's probably a limited amount of those I can buy, isn't there?
Come on, look
But
around.
maybe not. Maybe. So, okay, it's just Onyx. Yep,
Everything
cool.
good? Hope
Yep,
to see you
everything's
soon.
great now, shopkeep. Maybe. Everything might be great. Please be an unlimited amount. Please be an unlimited amount of onyx. Because I want those badly. Browse products. Oh, I just fucking... Oh, I just nutted everywhere, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. Oh, okay, I need to sell. I need to sell everything I possibly can. Everything that's like non-essential needs to be sold. I need money. I'm so glad I did all that grinding.
What'd you bring?
Okay, anything that's not like strictly necessary, it's like actually worth anything, is going bye-bye.
I'll take that.
Damage on down enemies, fuck it. Nope. Nope.
I'll take that.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I'll take that.
Do I really care about all this like old armor, this resist gear and shit? No, I don't. Fuck it. Fuck it all.
I'll take that.
Get rid of all of it.
Sure. How many? Sure. How many are you? All right. How many? Sure. How many? Sure. How many? All right. How many? Sure. It's a deal.
Physical evasion, that could be useful. These are dog shit.
I'll take that.
Resist fear. If I really need resist fear, I'll get a persona with null fear.
Sure now. Sure. It's a deal. How many?
Null poison, Keck W. Ice evasion, Keck W. Plus strength, Keck W. Nope.
It's a deal.
Do I care about this at all? Physical evasion low. Nah. Get rid of it. Time to stop hoarding.
How many are you selling?
Power bands. I'll sell 5 of those. It could be potentially useful in certain kinds of grinding. Keep the Mega Magic Band. Get rid of one of those. Get rid of all the guard bands. Keep the Proto Choker.
How many are you selling?
Get rid of 3 of the speed bands. We make that 4.
I'll take that. How many are you selling?
I think I'm getting rid of all the luck bands.
It's a deal.
I can get rid of several of these, like that one, that one. Reduced damage accessories I kinda like, because if like it could be useful if there's like a boss that's like really cucked. I do like accessories that give resistances. Evasions are less good though, so like slash evasion, nope.
It's a deal.
Pierce evasion, no.
It's a deal.
Generate 3 is pretty good. I should keep that around. Definitely keeping that. These are just like base level accessories. These can go bye-bye.
Sure. How many are you handing? All right. I'll take that.
I think I'll keep the rest of those accessories. Life stones. I have 79. Let's sell like 40 of them.
Sure, it's a deal.
Anything else I have way too many of, like way more than I need. Probably not. Most of this stuff isn't like worth much anyways. Even if I sold it all, I wouldn't really gain a whole lot. I really like items that do things. Okay, okay, yeah, that's fine for now. That was like an extra 100k worth of shit that I just sold. I need to look at what else I can get here, because this is OP now. Like we're gonna do some bullshit. Okay, some of these are really nice. Amethyst and onyx, like oh my god, I want money. Dad, I want money badly.
I realize there's so much I don't know. But don't you worry, I'll make sure your equipment is done right. Is that all you need? Come again.
Okay, so first things first. Escapade.
Welcome.
Can I buy amethyst as well? Oh my goodness, I can. That's fucked up. I think I'm gonna buy 60. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 60. 60 amethyst, or 60 onyx, not amethyst. Ugh. Oh my goodness. This game can suck my dick.
Welcome. Come on in. Go on, look around.
Interesting that I can convert, I can buy SP items directly as well. Like, oh my god. Money just became so much more important.
How many? Did that catch? We have a deal.
Ah, there we go. I feel so much better now. I just bought 12 homunculi, chat. 12 homunculi. I feel so much better. You have no
I'm doing
idea.
some personal research, but I can't get my hands on certain items. If you find something interesting, bring it to me, will you?
12 homunculi. God, there's also these though. I should like get a few of these, but each one of these is gonna cost 15k. That's a fucked up amount of money. It's not really essential yet though,
around here recently,
because I still have Akihiko in the group.
Well, I guess that just shows how much time has passed.
More money, it just means more Tartarus grinding, right? Yep, it does in fact mean more Tartarus grinding. But I think like we're gonna save that for like another time, like the items, because I've been worried about like my comp, because Akihiko kind of like holds the comp together right now with Tarunda, and then very shortly Ma Tarunda, which is like kind of ridiculously good. And yeah, if he ends up being the traitor and he like leaves the party permanently, then that means that I'm going to need something else to deal with like debuffing attack on enemies, and the only other person that could do that would be Makoto. Like nobody else has fucking Tarunda. Like maybe Igus might learn it eventually, possibly, but I wouldn't bet on it. So the lack of Tarunda specifically has been like a thing I've been worried about, and now I can buy infinite Ma Tarunda items as long as I just have the money. And that's like kind of really, really, really good. Like the gems converting into items is super, super fucking strong.
Welcome.
Soon enough, if these guys end up selling topazes as well, then that means I'll be able to buy stat boosts for money. Like literally buy stat boosts.
Why?
Which naturally I'd use those on party members, not on Makoto, since of course his personas are changing all the time, so they're much less useful on him, at least until you've settled on, you know, like finalized personas. Okay, Tatsu, let's hang out, I guess. More, I need more. Tatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Feels bad, man. Spend time with Tatsu. What, you again?
I thought your face looked familiar. You here again, kid? Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Stop looking at me like that and sit down, kid. So tell me, is it that fun hanging out with an old monk whose own wife and kid left him? How come you're always alone when I see you? Don't you got any friends?
Don't have any friends. I can't say I don't. I mean, I want to lie to him. Can't say I don't.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Either you do or you don't. Don't get smart with me, kid. What would you call a friend anyway? And where do you draw the line between friend and acquaintance? Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear. The way I see it, no one in this world ever really cares for others. People always want something out of a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you? No. Because you know you won't get nothing from them. Which means in this world, there's no one you can truly hold dear. At the end of the lonely road of love, kid, you're the only one left standing there. But, you see those gals over there? Ones on the dance floor? You can bring one of them over here. I'll be your friend in return, huh? What do you think? I know you can do it.
Feel Mutatsu's warped trust in me. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Okay, so we gained like no affinity for that, so I definitely got to load.
Too tired to go talk to him, huh? You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. Besides, I know you're gonna come again anyway, even if I tell you not to.
Said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. And I loaded game.
Hey, have you seen Koro-chan?
He went outside.
Oh, just when I was about to brush him. Wait, is that bad?
Again. He likes to step out front every so often to get some sunlight.
Whew, thank goodness. Well, I guess it's not a big deal if he's just basking in the sun. Koro-chan would never bite or bark at people anyway.
I agree with you there. However, we still have the responsibility of being his owners. I don't want to restrict his freedom too much, but we still have to be mindful. I've been getting him to come back in whenever I notice he's gone out. Try to do the same if you ever happen to see him outside.
Come on, Koromaru. It's time to come in.
Responsibility, huh? Yeah, I guess that's true. He may be a Persona user, but he is still a dog.
See Koromaru outside, I should call out to him. Okay. Load, because we fucked up that rank of the monk for sure.
You.
Yep, me. I don't have any friends. No friends, chat.
You like being alone or you got problems? Any case, well said. No hesitation whatsoever. Don't worry if you don't got any friends. Most of life's troubles come from human relationships anyway. Let's define a friend.
That was good. We got the +3 there. That's way too much energy for me. Hello, I want to play with you a lot. I want to talk to you too. Fuck off. Fuck off, child. Go away. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, there's a linked episode with Koromaru. Yes, that's what we're doing today. We're doing the linked episode, because linked episodes are essential. If you miss them, they're gone forever.
I have a theory.
Frequency at which the lost appear is a good measure of a shadow's strength. Casualties are currently on the rise, so you must remain ever vigilant. We can most likely expect more powerful enemies to appear in the future.
Yo.
Sounds like we're able to go to Tartarus tonight. We're able to go to Tartarus tonight, but Mitsuru says she's going to pass. Some kind of business she has to take care of, I guess. Well, then we can't go to Tartarus. Isn't it hot out here? Koromaru won't budge. Wonder if there's a reason he wants to stay out here. Maybe I can find out why if I spend some time with Koromaru. Woof. Koromaru is eagerly watching all the people pass by.
Is that you there, Koromaru? Do you remember me? I used to play shogi with the priest. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, dear. I'm sorry, but do you mind if I rest here for a bit?
Wanna rest inside?
Oh, no, no. Here's fine. Down we go. Years are catching up to me. Do you live here? In that case, I have to give you my thanks. So thank you for taking Koromaru in as your family. A lot's been going on ever since the priest's accident. To tell you the truth, someone else was willing to take Koromaru in.
What was this person like?
Sweet and pleasant young lady. Koromaru took quite a shine to her. Only... he'd keep coming back to the shrine gate. I'm not sure what it was, but it seemed like he had some unfinished business. And after that, no one else was able to take him in. However, if he's here now, I take it he achieved his goal then.
Koromaru saw it through.
I see, I see. I can't say I really understand. But if you do, then Koromaru must be happy. I believe that Koromaru's bright enough to choose where he wants to be. That means it must be his choice to be here with you. Be good to each other, will you?
We will.
All right. I've rested plenty. I'll get out of your hair before it gets too late. Oh, see, Daisy. Ow, ow, oh.
Poor old man. He's hurting his back from carrying too much. Let me carry your bags.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. I'd like that very much.
Koromaru and I walked with the old man back to his place. Aigis has feet again! How does she do it? It's like when she wears that outfit, when she wears that blue dress, she has feet. And like her shoes, I notice, are like the same color as the normal like bottom of her legs. Like the normal like bottom of her stumps. So does she like transform? Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, she's either transforming or that's, like, a very convincing, like, prop that she has there.
You're in a good mood, Koro-chan. Did you go for a walk?
You helped? Ah, I see. I believe Koromaru-san wants to thank you. He says, let's do it again.
I think Koromaru appreciates me. Heck, my charm has increased after helping people with Koromaru. Nice! +1 charm. Almost surprised charm didn't go up to 6.
Did we head in? It's almost Koro-chan's dinner time.
I'll be preparing your dinner today, Koromaru-san. I hope you look forward to it.
Aigis is either an incredible cook or a horrible cook. There's no way it's in between. She's either like, I will follow the recipe to the letter, and so like she can make the most complicated dishes perfectly, or she just like doesn't understand, and yeah. I'd be very curious to know what kind of cook Aigis is. Head in the door after Koromaru calmed down a bit.
Welcome back.
Greetings, I would like to ask you a question. Why is school temporarily closed during the summer? It's customary. I see. After the allotted break period ends, school resumes.
I comprehend.
But he wants to go for a walk. And I think that is reasonable to do here, because it's Bunkichi that I'll get. I know that from my scouting earlier, and that means I will get a, it will save me a day. Granted though, that means I will be -1 night, which is not ideal. But I still feel like the daytime social links are tighter. Right, because I have one more hangout with Yukari, and I think 2 more with Junpei, and like 4 more with Koromaru. I want to say I have 2 more with Mitsuru. And then I'm assuming Ken is going to become a party member. So 4, or I guess it'll be 6 with him, right? That's 15, so 15 days. And then I have Naka's halfway done, a little bit less than halfway because I need affinity. So 6, and then the monk will be 7 more. So 28, 29 effectively or so. If you want to say like 29, 30-ish, if I have to hang out with him for affinity once or twice. So I basically have like 30 nights before I'm done with everything minus the social stats, but my social stats are all coming along quite nicely. And so there's no guarantee that I'm like gonna get cockblocked on social stats, like, cause we're not even like starting up at school again anytime soon. And even once I start up at school, it's not like it's gonna be super critical to instantaneously get my social stats maxed out. In fact, that's probably not even necessarily desirable. Like, I think it's fine to keep slow rolling the social stats, especially with the fact that the game is like, it like force fed me some social stats, and it seems like the days are going to be even more crowded, because, like, what do I have left to do for days? It's like, I'm going to need to get out the calculator for this one. Okay, so I need 1 for Magician, 1 for Emperor, 1 for Hierophant, 2 for Chariot, 5 for Justice, 8 for Fortune, 5 for Strength, 1 for Hanged, 4 for Temperance, 7 for Star, 5 for Moon, and then 30 for the party member social links I haven't started, and then another 10 for the other social link I haven't started. So I need like 80 fucking days. I need like 80 goddamn days to max the rest of the daytime social links. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot more than the nights. That's way more tight than the night social links. But even with like the hangouts and just like random bullshit like that, and having to go to Tartarus, it's just like, yeah, no fucking way. Like, I think it's always still like better to prioritize days over nights, at least within reason. I don't want to like miss out on important things. But yeah, this is like a power play right here, because it saves us 1 day. Like, we definitely do this. Take him for a walk.
Well, if it isn't this young man. You're quite a rascal taking to the streets at this hour. Say, who's the little one? Don't tell me you're a father. Oh, looking closely, he's just a dog, isn't he? Cute little thing. That's when I decided to make a tray to keep my glasses from being misplaced. But now I have no idea where I put the tray.
Or Bunkichi.
Well, isn't he a ball of energy? I should take a cue from him and sprint my way home. With that, I bid you adieu.
Oromaru and I return to the dorm. Yeah. Head to dorm. And so old, you can't tell there's a dog and a human just die already? No, I can't have him die yet. I need to finish his social link first. He's not allowed to die yet. Also, please tell me there's no linked episode. Oh, finally, I'm gonna be able to start the social link here. The thin young man. Definitely what we're doing today. I do that every fucking Sunday. Irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers. Host Sonako at a live presentation of my amazing commodities. I'll show you great products at unbeatable prices, so don't touch that dial, because you won't want to miss these.
I'm going to do it.
Home gardening set, Pog. Back my pop man, we have more seedlings to introduce this time.
Good.
First up, we have the soul spinach sprout. Get 2 of them. We recommend making boiled spinach when they've grown. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. Wait, there's more.
Bad kid.
Throw in this buff potato sprout too. Guess how many? 3. All this for just 1,000 yen. Sure, why not? Not even sure that's a great deal, but I don't really care.
Thanks, kid.
3k is like nothing. Next time I'm introducing a sutra set to ward off evil spirits. Don't miss it.
Bye-bye.
He needs to do is he needs to sell me gems at like a fucking, you know, like a pittance. Is Bunkichi at rank 9? He is. That's awesome. Okay, the old couple's rank 9, and I think I'm ready. Yeah, okay, cool. Ah, fuck, Mamoru's fucking affinity locked. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. This is not surprising at all. I guess that just means I need to, like, look out for opportunities to hang out with him through Koromaru. Yeah, I think I'm going to start this guy's social link. And this guy's got to be Sun, I'm pretty sure. Like Sun or Judgment. Oh, I didn't even think about Aegis' social link. If Aegis has a social link, that's going to be another, like, 10. So it's going to be 90 days. Yeah, have fun lurking, Limited. Hopefully Aegis is, like, a nighttime social link. So I have something to do at night. Passive, I guess I'll do... Use boost. Very curious to learn what social link he is. He's got to be Sun or Judgment or Aeon, but I'm pretty sure Aegis is going to be Aeon. What's her persona? I should look at her persona. It's Aeon, right? It's Chariot. I wonder if that means she's not going to have a social link. Strength. This, Lovers, Magician, Emperor, Press, Chariot, Buka's, yeah, Priestess. Or, huh. I guess he could be like Aeon, he could be Judgment, or he could be Sun. I suspect he's Sun though, because like Aeon and Judgment are usually like more story important. Huh. Your eyes are so clear. Your soul must be burning brightly. This young man has noticed me thanks to my impressive academics. Let me a chance to get to know him better.
I can't say.
The me that I see reflected in your eyes and the real me. There is one. How far apart are they? Almost zero. That works.
Oh, that's right.
Your words are very beautiful. If I had something to write with, I'd note them down. I have a fountain pen. It uses red ink. Blood red. My pen is my supporter, my spokesman, and my friend. However, it seems to have disappeared. Without it, my screams are silenced. The young man seems sad. Apparently his fountain pen is missing. Huh.
I can't say.
Still looking for my fountain pen. Please let me know if you find it. Perhaps the creature with white fur and bright red eyes kidnapped it. His fountain pens. So he's talking about Koromaru. I swear to God. I inted hard by not talking to him, didn't I? In that day when I had that linked episode with Junpei, I chose to do that instead of hanging out with him. Yep. I inted fucking hard. It should be fine still. There should be more than enough free Sundays left in the game to max that guy. It just means I will do something else today. Because I can't, like, get into the fucking dorm. Because if I go in here, it's gonna fucking... Wait. What? I guess Sundays are an exception? It's still daytime. Hog! I guess you can go in and out during the day and it's fine. There are all kinds, or like if it's Sunday specifically, there are all kinds of people out there, huh? Those gothic Lolitas, right? They still dress themselves up from head to toe in frills even in this heat. Saw one drawing all this weird art in a notebook. I feel like she's living in a different world, dude. Didn't know she has Signalis bot legs. Yeah, she does, but it's weird. Sometimes, in certain scenes, like when she's dressed up all incognito, she has feet. And I don't know how it works. Like, are they props that she, like, attaches to the end of her stumps? Like, does she transform? It's not weird, they're magnetic. So you think that it's a prop that she attaches to the bottom of her like, stumps?
Hmm?
I mean, maybe it is, but it looks so natural, though. Like, you can't tell by looking at it. It's very Sasuke. Not Junpei. Talking nonsense again. Pete finally finished off his final brain cells. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave him alone. The number of people falling victim to shadows is increasing again. We have to defeat the remaining 4 shadows, no matter what. Roads don't need full-on feet to walk, but they look like normal feet, though, when she has the things on.
Excuse me.
Like, you can't tell. Like, there's no seam or anything like that. Seems to be a theory that summer vacation is a measure to protect students from the heat. Despite this, school will resume in September. Temperature on August 1st was 29 degrees Celsius. So the forecast for September 1st is 31 degrees Celsius. Would it not make more sense for summer vacation to implement it until October? Based.
By the way,
Summer vacation's almost over, but I still have some homework left to do. I'll get back to it after a short break. I wonder, is the game actually expecting me to do my homework? As in, like, Persona 4, you have to do your homework. Sure if I have, like, homework to do. Nope, doesn't look like it. More likely is that the leggings... Is that she has the leggings in the shoes, just slips in and walks like that. I was joking about the magnetic feet part. I mean, maybe. I don't know, though. It's a mystery to me. Something under Koromaru's paw. I could pick it up fast Koromaru to move his paw. Can you move your paw? Red fountain pen. Red fountain pen. Let's see what the young man at the shrine was looking for. Oh, I can start his social link today. The game had mercy. The game had mercy on this poor fool. Oh, the pen in your possession. By any chance, is that my missing fountain pen? Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome home, dear friend. Thank you for finding it. Now, the mighty scream quietly bellowing within me has regained its voice. My diary. My name is Akinari Kamiki. Have a seat if you'd like. I'll write something for the two of us. The young man seems to have taken an interest in me. Should I spend the day with him? Sure.
I remember you. You're the one who was playing with that elementary school girl. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of new life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. I'm just a faint glimmer compared to her dazzling light. Misery is a harsh mistress. I feel as though I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Do you understand how I feel?
What does he want to hear? Sure, I think I might.
Liar. And if you're not lying, then you're just
Okay, he
ignorant.
didn't like that. He didn't like that at all.
Any day now, I'm going to die. I have an incurable hereditary disease. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand how I feel. But I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. There are no platitudes to stave off death. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to depress you or anything. It's been quite a while since I spoke to someone my own age. It's only natural for those dwelling in the depths of darkness to yearn for the light. I'm glad we could meet, though. If there is a god, I'll be able to thank him soon enough.
I'm acquainted with Akinari Kamiki. He is, yep, son.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Sun Archon.
Dying young man.
However, I doubt we will ever meet again. This was just a chance encounter, nothing more. Goodbye.
Part ways with Kamiki, then head back to the dorm. Then I loaded game, because I picked the wrong option.
Hello.
Hello there, welcome back. The pattern stays consistent, and cases of amputee syndrome will soon be on the rise. Shame since your summer vacation, but the shadows don't take breaks. Load.
Oh. Thank you. Yep. I didn't think so. Any day now, I'm going to die. I have an incurable
So it doesn't
hereditary
matter what you
disease.
pick there. Interesting.
Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand how I feel. But I prefer.
Huh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter what you pick there because the social link hadn't even been established yet, so you can't gain affinity with them until then. There was actually no need to load game there. I didn't even think about that.
Hello.
Because it was rank 0. Like, that was the establishing of the social link that it didn't matter, obviously. I would have known that if I'd thought about it for more than 2 seconds. That's what's the matter. Oh, you think that I don't know anything about fashion because I'm a researcher, right? I do.
No, I suppose not.
I'll have you know that I'm as fashionable as anyone. However, my profession keeps me cooped up all the time, so I don't have many opportunities to dress up. Uh-huh. Tatsu's available. Mitsuru is available. Mitsuru login, most likely. First, who is this hangout with? Oh, right. This is the one, yeah, let someone else do it. Yeah, this is the one with Akihiko where you get a luck incense, which is cool. Luck incense is great and all. Oh, but no. How about not? Tempted to hang out with Aegis, but let's go hang out with Mitsuru instead. Help you? Let's talk.
Oh, right.
Exploring Taurus and defeating shadows are both important, but so is doing summer homework. In fact, doing homework may be even more of a priority because of the due date. Exactly. Did you get that, Junpei? Of course I did. Who do you think I am? Alright, you got me. I haven't even started. Soft, don't look at me with such disappointment in your eyes.
Alright.
Homework is insignificant compared to Tartarus. We must unlock our hidden potential to defeat the evil shadows. Yes, we have an important mission. I think homework is also an important mission. Yeah, I'm sure Senpai would agree. Junpei looked devastated.
Jeez.
Junpei hasn't even touched his homework. Keeps saying he wants to go to Tartarus instead. Talk about escapism. Yeah, I think that the way the game is like constantly kind of painting Junpei as like only caring about going to Tartarus, I think that the game like wants you to think that Junpei is the betrayer. Why did I go to Polonia Mall? That's not where I'm going. Not the right place. Go here to buy the SP items. No, summer's the best time to release stress, so you gotta use your common sense. These kids think the inside of my cab is a karaoke studio or something. Tell them off. Nah, they might play selects for somebody else's kid. No matter how bad their manners stink, as long as they're on that seat, they're my customers. Nah, put them in their place, old man. Tell them to go fuck themselves. If I'm not mistaken, this will actually get me +1 academics as well. I'll take a very quick break, guys. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, back. Let's do this.
Jeez.
Fuck off, Yukari. I was trying to talk to Mitsuru. Like to read a book too, then shall we read together? You can choose a book from here if you want. There are a couple biographies I recommend. What do you think? Yeah.
In that case...
Alright, I'll go grab that book for you.
Do you ever feel encouraged reading about the influential figures of the past? Even leaders who forged great nations faced the challenges of interpersonal relationships.
I feel that.
Yes, it becomes easier to bear when you consider it something everyone has to go through. Or is it presumptuous of me to relate to such illustrious figures? Sorry, I didn't mean to distract from our reading. Shall we get back to it? Oh, look at the time. I think that's enough for today. That was a pleasant time together, hearing nothing but the sound of each other's pages.
+1 academics.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on our reading again sometime. But for now, good night.
You just don't know when to give up, do ya?
I'll come back as many times as I need to. I don't give up that easy.
And my answer will be the same every time. I'm not going back.
Actually, we got a new team member. Did you know animals can use personas too?
Wait, what'd you just say?
He's a dog. He lost his master to the shadows 6 months ago. And he's incredibly loyal too. Up until now, he's been guarding the spot where his master was killed. It's been rough for him, but he's making the most of it.
Huh? Oh, it's Sonata-san. Huh? Who's he talking to? I wouldn't want to butt in.
We saw someone die right before our eyes, too. It'll be 2 years this October.
And heard that.
How long are you gonna beat yourself up over that? That's why you're always behind the station. Even though you don't actually hang out with anyone there.
Doesn't matter. It was my fault. Nothing's ever gonna change that. What does it matter if I come to terms with it? Won't change the past. This isn't like it was with your sister. What happened to Miki was different.
Shinji.
It's over now. I just want to forget it ever happened.
Shinji, don't be a bitch.
2 years ago?
Name is Shinji, right? Shinjiro, I see. Shinji for short.
No way. It's him.
Oh, Ken has like a connection to them.
So, his name is
Interesting. Very interesting. Film festival only runs for 1 more week. Maybe I should invite someone from the dorms to go with me. Hey, it's another hot day. May I'll just stay inside today. I was actually gonna go to the film festival with my friend, but now she says she can't go.
Jeez.
I'm not looking forward to it, so it's kind of a bummer. Don't invite. So I guess the film festival is like a thing I can do any day that I want. Huh.
If I may speak.
Very busy at the moment, Makoto-san. You should relax during summer vacation. That's what I was told. Thus I enjoy all available processes to relaxation. I seem serious. That's great.
If I'm
I should leave her be. Oh my god. Mona-kun didn't seem well. May came down with tea exhaustion like Junpei-kun. Fuka seems worried. Doubt she's in the mood to go to the movies. Koromaru seems lively today. Should I invite him to the film festival? No. Let's file a report with the Kirija group. Formatting is tricky. I'll do some research. Mitsuru seems busy. I doubt she's in the mood to go to the movies. Well, we're definitely not doing it today then. I'm gonna go with Mitsuru. I'm gonna knock on Junpei's door. What about Ken? Not seems to be in his room, but he isn't responding. Interesting. He's like really shook up. To me.
Oh, it's you.
Munch munch burp. Ah, you're finally here, Makoto-kun. Do you want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying woefully. Sure.
Yes.
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. I knew I could count on you, Makoto-kun. And today's main course is seafood soup. I know just the place for it. Restaurant is filled with the familiar smell of fish.
7, 8, 9. Shoot, I'm coming up short on my counts. I have to find one more new person. Damn it all! Why doesn't anyone take me seriously? I'm not gonna lose to my brother again. I'll show him. I'll show them all!
That was some voice acting right there. But he's like crazy as fuck. Like he's actually like he's actually fucking nuts.
What? What's going on?
You're overeating, like really badly. So Mitsu ran to the restroom.
It's over. The baby came out good and healthy.
That's way too much information, dude.
Hey, come on! It's your job to laugh at the Gourmet King's dumb jokes. I don't get it. I was fine up until a minute ago, then suddenly I felt sick.
Does this happen a lot? Did you eat too much? Are you sick? Does this happen a lot?
Yeah, every once in a while, my body sort of rewinds the meal on me. Hey, don't you worry about me. This is a trial I have to face before I'm reborn anyway. If I want my place in paradise after this world ends, I have to prove my worth. It'd mean a lot to me if you considered, coming to paradise with me too.
Mitsu seems comfortable having me as a friend. I feel like our relationship is stronger. Yeah, friend. Well, I have a feeling this is like a suicide cult.
The noodles got soggy while my stomach was giving me trouble. You'll have to wait till next time to hear about paradise. But for now, let's just focus on our ramen. Ooh, sir, can I get some rice and dry seaweed? I'll salvage this ramen by turning it into a rice soup.
Next time, Mitsu went back to the dorm. Hi, how's your day? Just one more week and then summer vacation will be over. I'm so busy, but I don't think I've ever had a summer vacation that was so fulfilling before. Keep having fun these last few days, and let's try not to let summer heat bother us too much. Don't think it matters with Suimitsu, but yeah, doing it. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing.
Yes.
Thick.
What do you mean? Look at all the nutrition I'm taking in. I'm the paragon of health. Well, except for this gut.
That might be one of the most delusional things I've ever heard a character say in anything ever.
Hey, don't you worry.
Wonder if by the end of this social link, Suimitsu's gonna realize that he's being taken advantage of by this cult. And that he needs to, like, get his fucking life in order. He's going down a bad path. Okay, we're not hanging out with Mitsuru there, because that hangout doesn't matter. We've already done all the ranks of it. Kun seemed a bit lethargic. Wonder, could it be heat exhaustion since it's really hot lately? Maybe. The agility of Koromaru-san's persona is part of its charm. This is most likely because Koromaru-san himself is fast himself. I now understand why his walks are so rigorous as well. Interesting. Already done all of Junpei's like reading hangouts. One to hang out with is Koromaru. This will be +1 academics, so I can't complain about that. Another episode of that docu-series about a wolf pack. This one, a mischievous wolf pup is playing with his father. Koromaru seems kind of sad. You miss your parents? Koromaru seems fixated on the scene. His eyes hold a trace of longing. Wonder if he misses his parents. Another +1 academics. Like there's more of this documentary series on wolves. May I watch it with Koromaru again whenever I have the time. Yeah. Our vacation will be over soon. Film festival's almost over too. Maybe I should invite someone from dorm to go with me. I'm very curious about the film festival thing. Just to be honest, I'll show you the secret of life, but you shan't tell another soul. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but carbs and fats will never betray me. You'll never betray me either, right? Oh, good God. Fucking nosing me. Okay, so... if I'm gonna go to the film festival, today would be a decent day for it. The only social link available is Nozomi, or finishing Bunkichi's social link. Do that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuki. You look bored. Nothing can claim any different. I actually want to switch up my workout plan, but the heat is killing me. Sanada seems bored. Should I invite Sanada to the film festival? No. Fuck him. I promised myself I'd do my homework first thing, but my room was too hot, so I came out here. Friends coming to compare notes, so I had to finish. Ugh, sorry, I'm rambling. Just ignore me. Okay, she's busy. What about Mitsuru? Is Mitsuru busy? Go see this film festival thing if she's not. Oh, nope, she is in fact busy. Okay, yep. So, guess we are hanging out with Nozomi again. Do card first. Rage. Maybe I should do pick. Summer, the girls show more skin to catch the fellow's eyes. Takes me back to the days when I'd find a sweetheart in summer and break up before fall. Rank 6. Well, rank 7. Rank 6 now, we're going to rank 7. When I grab a bite somewhere, I can hear my stomach crying out with a vengeance. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. To be honest, I needed to talk to you today. Show me a spot where we can eat good meat and chat. I know just the place.
What I'm about to tell you is top secret. This is for your ears only, okay? This world is gonna end soon. All of humanity is gonna be completely wiped out.
I mean, that's probably actually true, if not for, you know, the, if not for the actions of the protagonist.
But don't worry, we'll be recreating it as a new land for the survivors. Paradise. Well, did that just blow your mind?
Look, I told you, Vlad, he's part of a cult. Like, he's actually part of, like, some kind of fucking suicide cult. That's also a pyramid scheme. Yeah, it's like quotas and shit to get people to join the cult. He's mentioned it a couple times. Yeah, I'm freaking out. I like that response.
Well, don't wet your pants
or not.
or anything. I'm trying to eat a hamburger here. But it's alright. I forgive you. In paradise, everyone has wings and perfect figures. And they smell like flowers. I can finally be reborn into a worthwhile body. But if we don't do something, you'll get left behind when the world ends. And I do not want that to happen. So come on, we'll go to paradise together. Don't do it because you're my subject, okay? Do it because we're friends.
Worst Frey's not wearing all white, so most of those cults did that. I mean, I think he's just wearing his, like, casual clothes right now. As he's not, you know, like, actually at his cult meeting. Get the feeling Suimitsu considers me a good friend. Almost concerning how few things I have left to do during the day.
Okay, so how about this?
Without school, at least. They even change their casual wear for it. Cultists are serious. I mean, it depends on the cult. Like, some cults want you to blend in. It depends on, you know, whether they're, like, sneaky fuckers about it or not.
If we factor in initiation fees, scriptures, and other products, it comes out to 132,000 yen. You could take out a loan, right? Not to mention, you'll get a discount since I'll be referring you too. You are one lucky guy.
That's insane.
Insane? You're the insane one with that sinful mouth of yours. I just wanted to share eternal happiness with you because I care about your soul. I have to go repent on your behalf. In the name of faith. Emergency!
I had to go back to the dorm. That rank probably could have gone better.
Welcome back.
Hello? Yes!
World's ending?
Hey! Not so loud.
Okay, he liked that. He likes it when you show interest, but not too much.
I told you it's top secret. We don't want to start a mass panic. In paradise?
No way I'm paying that.
You what? Do you have any idea what you're saying? I just wanted to share eternal happiness with
Saying the same thing. So it ends the same way regardless. So he gets a little less mad if if you don't call him insane.
Welcome back. By the way,
During summer vacation, it seems students are subjected to summer homework. From what I've heard, it takes a tremendous amount of mental strength to power through this. Thus, it is only natural that people cannot complete it. Or so Junpei-san says. I guess do not let Junpei fill your head with lies. Hate to say this, with the number of the lost increasing again, you want to start getting ready for the next battle. Now that Koromaru's joined us, you may want to consider devising some new tactics.
Oh?
Finally, the end of August. When school starts back up again, you won't have much time for anything else. If you have anything you need to do, you'd better take care of it now. So this is like Fuka's like stat raising social link, right? But yeah, she won't gain new skills from that. I still don't have her second skill yet because she just like hasn't been fucking available. This I think will complete this like section of Yukari's thing, and we'll get her second passive. Is it? I borrowed the last volume of the series you and I have been watching. It's been a wild ride, and while I'm sad the story's ending, I can't wait to watch how they wrap things up. Well, you ready for the finale? Yeah. Alright then, let's get into it.
We're finally at the last episode. I wonder how it's going to end. You know, about this series, I mentioned before how it caught my attention, but I was afraid it might be too scary for me. But I'm glad I watched it. Guess it's important to break out of your comfort zone sometimes. Do you ever try watching things from genres you don't normally get into?
Bring it on.
Oh, wow. I could learn a thing or two from you. Trying out all kinds of shows seems like a good way to find hidden gems. Watching this together made me realize how much I appreciated the main character. Like how she can't turn a blind eye to people in need and extends her hand to almost anyone. And of course the way she kept pressing forward no matter what happened. It was so inspiring. Come to think of it, isn't she just like you? That might be a stretch.
Yeah, I'm way more Giga Chad.
Remember how I told you about that girl I was close to who started ignoring me one day? It's not like I did anything to make her hate me. We'd been friends for a long time, but one day out of the blue, she just said, "My mother told me I can't play with you anymore." It's because there were rumors floating around about my parents. I kinda get it now, looking back, but at the time I was just sad. What I'm trying to say is, this show made me realize I'd like to be a little more like the main character. I want to be the kind of person who'd help anyone at any time. Someone who's kind and strong. It might be silly to say I look up to a fictional character, but there's no harm in following her example. At least that's what I think.
Very soon, inspired by the protagonist of the show we watched on DVD. What's she gonna get? Healing Apex. Reduces the SP cost recovery skills to 25% of their normal SP cost. So she has 75% reduced SP cost on all healing. I mean, not the greatest passive ever, to be honest, but not bad.
Oh, the last episode's starting. That ending was so good. I hope they'll make a sequel.
During the main character, we didn't understand the charm of an adult. +1 charm.
I'll bring more DVDs I'm curious about next time. Oh, it's about time we head back to our rooms. Have a good night, okay?
Our vacation will be over soon. Film festival's almost over too. Fuck off, both of you. Heck W, nope. Heck nope, people leave.
I have a suggestion.
Oromaru-san has an intense desire to go somewhere. Furthermore, it appears that if he does not go today, he will not be able to go at all. Please listen to Koromaru-san's request, Makoto-san. No? Is this a linked episode? Or is it just the film festival thing?
By the way.
Oh, it looks pretty down. Is it the heat or something? Kids are supposed to be in the yard playing with their dog. There's no backyard here, though.
Nice.
Oh, but we do have a dog. We could be playing with him right now.
By the way,
Changed my workout plan. This one should keep me from being bored for a while. Let's see. According to the new plan, I have to... Mitsuru isn't like reading something, she's just having tea. She'll probably go today.
I have a suggestion.
Let's save and see what this is.
I have a suggestion.
Koromaru-san is very happy. I, in turn, am happy for Koromaru-san. Oh, it's the film festival. I've been debated! Oh, well, I guess I don't mind watching the scene and then loading. Koromaru can't wait any longer. Try to enter the movie theater with Koromaru. That gives +2 courage. I insisted Koromaru was just a stuffed doll, but management kicked me out. Aww. Koromaru seems disappointed. He wanted to watch the movies. Koromaru seems sad. Promise Koromaru would buy the DVD for him when it's released. Koromaru seems very happy. After walking Koromaru home, I decided to go back to the dorm. Doesn't seem like I get anything important for that. It seems like it's just social stats during the day. I'll go see Mitsuru's scene and then probably just go hang out with a social link. Oh, never mind, Mitsuru is still busy. Okay. Interesting. In that case, I guess I should hang out with Mamoru. Look how you're still going. How screwed up is your sleep schedule right now? I mean, let's not. Let's not talk about it. B, I didn't want to just stream for like, 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, I could have just not streamed today since I was kind of busy, but there's Persona to play. So arguably I could just like not hang out with Mamoru and just like wait until there's like an opportunity to gain free affinity with him free, or like hanging out with Koromaru, but that seems very unlikely to actually work out in my favor. And so I think the play is actually just to hang out with him. I have a star persona, right? Or not star, sun. Wait, he's star, isn't he? Am I a fucking just like absolute retard? I am, aren't I? I'm actually a fucking retard and a half. That's why I'm needing to do this, is because I didn't have a star persona when I hung out with him before. Disparage. -1 day. Disparage. That's way too far to go back. I don't think I could even go back if I wanted to. Unless I wanted to reload a way earlier save. That's why I didn't get enough affinity with him. Yep. Okay, well, let's delete this Hierophant persona, because I don't need that anymore, right? Because Bunkichi's 9. Yeah, Bunkichi's 9, so we're effectively done with his social link, so yeah, we can delete that. I can go get a, It's fine, just redo all that grinding again. Yeah, the 15 hours of grinding. Watch, I'm gonna end up 1 day off of maxing everybody's social links now, because I inted 1 day. I'd be so fucking pissed off, you have no idea. I'd be so mad.
I'm looking for... How may I assist you?
I'll be so happy if you do. Tempted to.
This is your progress so far.
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I'm that dumb.
This so you'll be summoning this
I'm so stupid. What is wrong with me? Star and sun are not the same thing just because they both start with an S. You fucking retard. Retard. Like, absolute fucking retard. I feel sick. I feel ill. Star Sunday start sharing, you're doing it again. Yeah, I know, but you know what? You know what, Skinny? That's not a, like, you should be more disparaged about that than you are. Because if you think like me, and I'm a fucking retard, then what does that make you? We're both retarded, sir. Feel the despair enter your soul. You order a pork cutlet set, and there's cabbage on top, red $sign on top of it. I hear allowance will increase. Let's not talk about it. I grab some chow. Yeah, I want to grab a bucket of ice cream. At least I won't have to save scum this, cause fucking. Yeah, cool, dude. Wanna race again today? Yeah. Hey, no cheating. I got affinity locked, going from 2 to 3 because I forgot to get a star persona. Not even forgot, I remembered. I just grabbed a sun persona instead because star and sun are the same fucking thing. Yep. What's up, Ken? Having an existential crisis? I always thought there was something I had to do. The more I thought about it, the more hesitant I became. But I made up my mind. Next chance I get, I'll do it.
Yes.
I'll get it done for sure. There's no way Ken's the traitor, right? It's Akihiko. The game. This is more misdirection on the game's part. It tries to sprinkle in the suspicion on everybody. Just like how the note we got from fucking what's-his-nuts, Takaya, basically is accusing Mitsuru of hiding more stuff from us. It's designed to put suspicion onto her. But the real culprit is Akihiko, for sure. Our vacation will end soon. School will resume session. This poses a problem. I'll not be able to stay by your side when you're at school. That's worrisome. What should I do? Sun is a star, but not all stars are suns. It's a simple logic flaw. You're fine. Maybe a full moon soon after vacation ends. Prepare yourself for it.
By the way,
Aku's only supposed to stay at the dorm for the summer, right? Guess it means he'll be heading home soon. Even though he wasn't here for very long, it's still gonna be sad to see him go.
By the way,
Dude, Amaya wasn't looking so good. I think he's got heat exhaustion. Poor kid. Kids his age should be outside, playing. You know, have some fun, build up some stamina.
Isn't that right?
Just because it's hot out doesn't make it a reason to skip the training. So for Tartarus, if you're going to go, give me a shout, alright? Okay, there is nothing to do today except focus on social stats. Okay. Well then. Guess that means here get my favorite stat, academics. You have the right personas this time. We're just raising social stats. +2 academics. Our vacation will be over soon. Film festival's almost over too. Yes, Mitsuru's still busy. Dipshits want to hang out with me. Are you free? Yes, I am, but not to hang out with you. Get fucked, losers! Hot stuff, derp. Thursday. What all's available? Ichi Mitsuko and Nozumi, and that's it. Doing damn good on those.
Excuse me.
Kosan. Relaxation is quite a difficult task. Maybe standing in one spot does not seem to count as relaxing. Stay observing everyone's actions so that tomorrow I might relax in the correct manner. They knew you couldn't tell the difference between a sun and a star, and maybe they wouldn't be interested in the first place. Formar is full of energy.
By the way,
Our vacation's gonna be over pretty soon. Once school starts, we'll have much time for anything else. You said that before.
Jeez.
Look at that idiot. How can he eat hot food when it's already scorching in here? It's not even getting hotter just watching him. You could get him out of here for a little. Seriously starting to bother me.
Sorry, my bad.
Jeez, Yucatan, sorry to bother you so much, but I'll make it up to you. Yeah, you can have half, but you gotta use my chopsticks because I don't have any spares.
What?
Why would I want any? Whatever, I'm gonna go do my homework if I can't even focus on it in this heat. Ouch, hot, hot, hot. I gotta hurry, I'll miss the trailers. I gotta grab some grub first, so I'll keel over on my way there. Hey, Makoto, think it catches some flicks. Wanna tag along? Line up today's choice, man. Oh. Mitsuru still doesn't want to go to the film festival. If Mitsuru doesn't want to go, I'm not going. Fuck it. I was duping like magic instead of passives. Yonga. Here is a home buddy. It seems, no wonder you like her. Are you accusing me of like never going outside and being a degenerate?
Hey.
Munch munch burp. Hear me out, my stomach's crying in sorrow, but that's not important right now. Spend time with Suimitsu.
Yes!
Wonderful, my gourmet no, I'm not here to eat today. I'm here because I wanted to talk to you.
Hey, I haven't been doing so well lately, you know? And it's all because of your blasphemy. I begged so hard for your soul that I think I actually lost weight. Look at me! I'm paper thin now!
Bro, you not have to worry about being paper thin, I promise you. Sure, you do look thinner.
Oh, you really think so? I eat the same amount of food, though. I get what you're trying to say. You're embarrassed to be seen with me, right? I'm not like my little brother. Not smart or athletic, and I have weird stubby legs. And my pants are covered with food stains. I'm just a thorn in everyone's side. They all wish I could be more like my little brother. All they do is make fun of me. I just want this whole world to disappear. But the world can't end yet. Not until I save you first. Look, I can try harder. I just need to make it to paradise. That should solve all my problems. I'll be taller and more slender, and my body will glow. So I'll be safer at night. See? And I won't be inferior to my brother. And you won't hate being seen with me. So please, don't abandon me.
And this kid has fucking problems. Overweight, depressed, and part of a
I
cult.
don't have time to eat today. I haven't earned forgiveness just yet. And I have to find a new member to recruit soon.
That's probably the cause of Yaldabaoth in the future. Who the fuck are these
That was him
bitches?
just now. So can you handle it?
Sure, all I gotta do is rough him up and I get paid. You know, I've got this buddy who's kinda strapped for cash too, if you catch my drift.
Fine, you'll both get paid. Just make sure you finish the job. Huh? Oh, it's you. 132,000 yen, right? That's the same trick he used on my son. If you know what's good for you, I'd stay the hell away from him.
I decided to go back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
I ain't dealing with this heat every day, but it's actually good temperature for exercising. The sympathetic nervous system gets more active in heat, the muscular blood flow increases. Perfect for training. If you're going to Tartarus, I'll go with you. Save like right in front of Suimitsu. The same day, right? Yeah, 27th. Good.
Hey.
There's any affinity to be gained at this rank. No, you're not.
Damn straight! I could down a ham katsu in my sleep if I really wanted to. I get what you're trying to say.
Man, laying nature take its course could save people from Yaldabaoth. On the other hand, it would mean no P5. That's great. Okay, you have to save the fat, crazy bastard.
I see you're back.
Okay, we'll save him. Definitely hang out with Fuka today. Healing Fuka. How the rooftop planner's doing? Yeah, help with the gardening. That'd be great. You won't gain a new ability yet, though.
There are white spots on the leaves here. I think I've seen something like this in a book at the library. It might be a common disease in vegetables and flowers. What do we do? What if the plants die?
How'd the book say to fix it?
Oh, right. If we take care of it now, it might not be a problem. From what I can tell, it doesn't look too serious yet. What did the book say? You just need to cut off the white parts, and... That's right! Vinegar! It said to put some diluted vinegar on the affected areas. I'll go get some from downstairs.
And the rooftop planners with Fuka.
I think that's about everything we can do. We've picked up the fallen leaves, and the air circulation is good now too. Everything should be fine now. All that's left is to trust they can recover.
This Harry put in, it looks like this will be a big harvest.
Thank you
Good.
for today. I wouldn't have been able to save the plans if you hadn't been here. I'm still a little worried, but please let me help out again sometime.
It's me. Sorry for interrupting, but do you have a moment to talk?
Sure.
Good morning. The chairman is visiting again tonight. When the time comes, let's all meet up in the command room. I'll see you then.
You're secretly a weed farmer and you're helping with her criminal enterprise. Maybe. Except I harvest the vegetables.
I have a suggestion.
There's a meeting tonight. I'll relax until then. Do you have any suggestions on how to relax? No. Went to the movies yesterday and it was awesome. Didn't take my eyes off the screen. I had to pee, but I held it in because I didn't want to miss anything. Keep playing the same movies, I swear I'll go see them. Like 10 times. Mitsuru is still busy. Vegetable's just the trial run, the weed comes next and is being grown off-site. Maybe. It's a possibility. Yes. Or his social link. If I do the next part of his social link, I mean do the next part of his social link tomorrow because it's past midnight. I think it's a good spot to call it there. I probably streamed longer than I should have. But, you know what? That's fine. Well, there'll be more Persona to play tomorrow. So, for now, I'm peacing out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the late stream, but I mean, well, I guess I don't normally stream on Sunday anyway, so I don't know why I'm apologizing. Peace out, boys!